your skills, your grit with no time to rest. Rumble and tumble with passion so true. We're leveling up, it's what we do. Victory shines in the bright neon lights. In every match, every round it ignites. Beginner friendly, but fierce as a storm. In Bato City, new legends are born. Controllers clashing like thunder, we play. Newcomers fighting pros every day. Combos roll on off like riffs and guitar. Push to the limits, we're reaching far. Controllers clashing like thunder, we play. Newcomers fighting pros every day. Combos roll on off like riffs and guitar. Push to the limits, we're reaching far. Oh, the style. Oh, the style. We're attack with bullet styles. Controllers clashing like
Legends,
thunder,
assemble! It's time for Bato City, baby! Bato City, number 67! Are you kidding me? We're 2 away from the truth's favorite number, Byronic, and it's a number beloved by many. I'm dattebato. I'm joined by Byronic Zero tonight. Bato Bing, Bato Boom. Welcome, Byronic.
What's up? Bado bing, bado boom. Hakuna Batata. Ping tang. Bado bing bang. All the good stuff.
Oh my gosh, rattling him off in the flesh through the airways, Byronic. We don't have to leave it to the imagination now on that comedic timing, that impeccable diction that you got, Byronic. Thank you so much for coming on for commentary tonight, legend. Thank you
It's
so
a pleasure.
much.
It's been a while. I'm happy to see what folks are cooking up.
Heck yes, the beasts have kept on beasting. They've kept on growing, and they're all assembled on up tonight. We got banger after banger after banger after stream match. We got all the legends incoming. All the beasts are here. Let me see who's here. We got Deirdre, how that are you? Albino Rhino, how that are you? Tuesday Night Mystery, who's hosting our side game this week. A little mystery bracket on the weekend. A Saturday Night Mystery. Tuesday Night Mystery, how that are you? Oh my goodness. Roll that beautiful Manon footage. You got it, Chris. Evident Prof is here. Jack is here. Thank you so much. All the legends are coming through. Jovius, of course, Byronic. We got Aspects over in YouTube chat. Thank you so much, Aspects, for joining us. Welcome, legends, one and all. And shout out to the followers. We got Beely dropping the follow. You're dripping with me, show legend. Thank you so much, Beely, for coming through. Beely is going to be on our stream queue coming right up. Remember, guys, if you are, if you're readied up, if your match is here, round 1, anybody, get started. Except
Straight Jorkin the Peanuts?
Thank you, Byronic.
Believe in
Except
victory.
for anyone with a Twitch icon, that means HouseBalley and Beely1011. We're going to invite you onto the stream room, so I'll hook you guys up with an invite. I'm really hyped to get these 2 legends assembled on up in here. Loudest mute mic. Before we do, though, I want to give a big shout out to Byronic.
This is a dickless, rizless bitch. 3 out of 10.
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, right.
There we are.
The hello was timed so well. Oh my god. Rhino.
Silence.
Oh my goodness. It was timed so well right after Max, dude. I got a big shout out to Byronic. Everybody, please follow Byronic Zero on Twitter. Or on Twitter, on Twitch, on Blue Sky. Stay away from Twitter if you can, if you can help yourself.
Yeah.
But
On
please.
the blue tees.
Yes.
What did you say? You reskeet me on Blue Ski?
Reskeet, that's right. Reskeet him on Blue Ski. Shout out to Byronic Zero. And again, we also have another link in that command that we want to highlight. And I'm meaning to maybe separate this after the stream as well. Just have this as a command. You know, it is Trans Day of Visibility today, and so
Yes.
we would like to, give a big notice to everyone. If you're not aware, please recognize this is Trans Day of Visibility. So shout out to, shout out 07's big love. Every kind of emote we got, please drop them and show love to everyone, all the trans members within and without our community, the legends. And thank you again to Byronic, for being like, let's highlight this for sure. Let's highlight this. No,
it's more important than ever than to support our transgender friends in this climate. So I wanted to make sure to highlight that, and also to say, transphobes, fuck off.
Byronic, you know I don't usually curse. Fuck off! That's right. Okay.
That's
Boom.
right.
That's all we gotta say. That's all we had to say. Okay. That's all we had to say. F off
Yeah.
to the transphobes. Okay. That's all we had to say. Thank you so much again, Byronic.
That's
Now
right.
let's get these invites out for round one. A reminder, everybody: Goof Troop, Sheena West, Chillmonger, Eminent, Tringy, and Jack. You guys keep on playing, and unless you have the Twitch icon next to your name, go ahead. Just keep on playing. Keep on playing. Let me get the invite out to HouseBalley and Beely right now. Shout out to HouseBalley. He's been grinding. Coming week in and week out. HouseBalley's also a boomer, Byronic. So shout out to the boomers.
Okay.
Shout out to
Great.
HouseBalley. Let's get these invites out. I gotta get Byronic with a little invite myself as well.
Yep.
So let's see.
Waiting for that invite, Bato. Where is it?
Oh, it's on the way.
Don't you want me there?
Here, Byronic gets the first invite. All right. Here we go. Byronic is invited.
There we go.
There we go. Let's search user codes. HouseBalley. There we go. We got the invite, and now I got an invite for Beely. Beely. Let's see. Okay. Victor says, Victor, I really would appreciate an answer from any TO. I gave up on plans to enjoy bracket today, be kicked out without any notice is ultimate disrespect to the community supporters. Victor, turn your monitor on, not the way we usually say it. You're the ultimate disrespect to community supporters because you're a smurf. You came in with a fresh account, bronze ranked with no history, and you're just playing against your master friends, winning, warming up in the custom rooms. Okay, Victor? So, I'm not even gonna give you the luxury of a second Bato F-bomb, but I think the community can handle it for you. Okay, I think we got a big Smurf emote if we want to drop it, and we can just hit you with the this one's for you, Victor. I got you right here. Here you go.
This is a dickless, wristless bitch. 3 out of 10.
We don't need any channel points for that. All right. So everybody wave goodbye to Victor. Take it easy, brother. There we go. And We Row Rock 21. Thank you so much for dropping the Follow Your Drip with Me show. Let's shout out to the legend Beely, because Beely1011 is in here, and Beely's making some awesome YouTube videos. Awesome YouTube videos, and also has been playing in Bato City side brackets. They're here for the first time, coming through for their main Bato City bracket. They're playing a little Street Fighter and a little Strive this week. So let's get the legends. Let's get the legend detected right here. The legend incoming and invited. Okay, so let's assemble on up and let's get ready for this first match. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go, legends. Winners round one.
So who do we got coming up?
We have HouseBalley. HouseBalley is incoming. Looks like they're playing a little Manon. The silver Manon is incoming. They usually play Aki, but it looks like they hit that broski power up and they've leveled up their Aki, so they're trying to learn a little bit of Manon. And Beely is coming in with their Mai.
Two great characters here.
The best.
What are you thinking about the raging debate about Mai right now? Is it overreacting, or is she top 5?
Is she top 5? You know what? It's hard for me to say. Byronic. My gut instinct is I don't think she is, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think she's good though.
I think she's good, but I don't know if she's top 5.
I think she's cool, which means that I'll give her more leeway if she is top 5.
Right.
That's really the thing. If you're uncool, then we got a nerf, right?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, you know who I'm rooting for regardless in this one. Let's see.
Yeah. You're a little biased, I know.
A little bit. Just a little. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. But let's
stitious.
see. Yeah, I know. Not command grabbing just yet, but making that normal grab work for us.
Yeah.
Oh!
That notorious
right
Manon jump in.
It feeds families. Byronic.
Let's see. We've got some sways. These jump-in throws are hitting every time. And finally, the command grab.
Big action already out to 3 medals. Stocking up real quick. Let's see if Beely can pop a little level 1. Give us a little stocks of our own.
Yep. That level 1, that's in the Kim matchup, not to talk about another matchup, but it annoys me so much because it hits behind. I think it's really strong.
Oh, which one?
Ooh, nice DI. The level 1.
Oh, that's right.
So
I
you
can see
try
how-
to do a cross-up mix or anything, you jump, they react with that, you get hit. It's really strong.
Ah, I can totally see that. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Whoa!
nice hand grab.
The OD grab from downtown, that's enough to kill at this meta level. That means HouseBalley is rising up to take game 1.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen a grab, command, or otherwise miss at this point.
No whiffa at all. Let's see if Beely they're going to swap over to a little bit of Cammy. Let's see if they can get airborne this time. Maybe start punishing these command grab attempts. And in the meantime, let me also give a big shout out to Eminent Prof. Eminent, thank you so much for the 3-month sub, you beast. You total beast. And good luck. Have fun in the bracket tonight. Eminent, thank you so much for the sub.
Yeah, I think Beely at this point needs to at least represent the neutral jump.
Exactly.
Whether Bally adjusts to that or not is another thing, but too many of these grabs are getting landed, right?
Exactly. And that's it. Sometimes versus the grappler, you just gotta hold that true north.
Yeah.
And then the reward will follow.
Yeah, let them prove that they can punish it first.
That's right. Ooh.
Okay, nice side switch.
Yeah, Beely's mixing it up from all different kinds of angles. Chipping away at the health bar.
Beely seems more comfortable with the neutral with Cammy, I feel like.
Unfortunately, not gonna get that drive rush dumped, but that's okay, Byronic, because if you leave food on the table, just make sure you come back for seconds. The Clean Plate Club has no statute of limitations.
Yeah, that's another thing. You can press a little bit more freely because it seems like the command grab is likely.
Exactly. So this is Beely taking it, saying, I can mash. I can go ahead and mash.
You can always mash. That's the Byronic advice.
Definitely.
Always mash.
Always.
Always jump. Always mash.
ABM.
Neutral, you're skipping it.
And we got the vibe check passed. It looked like maybe a misinput right there. Got the crouch fierce, but maybe wanted the heavy command grab. HouseBalley is going for a lot of normal grabbing, not getting their meta level up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Especially because we're still not seeing that neutral. Well, there's the neutral jump, but not exactly what I meant. So I think you could just go for some command grabs here.
Definitely.
In a good position, though. Could have been punished, I think.
So, close to a pickup, and that's Beely. Beely chipping that health bar down, whittling it down, and evens up the set.
My son just came in. He wants to know what we're doing in here.
Put him on the mic. Let him. We can have him call a couple matches. We need to see what a pure Street Fighter legend has in store for us.
Joey, say, let's go. Yeah.
Legend. Oh my gosh. There we go, and we're seeing HouseBalley again. We're getting these punish counter normal grabs, and if you're getting that punish counter normal grab, you're gonna be getting that heavy command grab too.
Ooh. Good conversion.
Ooh, huge call out there. Just giving us a little quarter circle forward kick. Wow, Beely.
Yeah, these meaties. Oh, that might. Yeah, that's safe.
Definitely.
Good call.
Really great stuff from Beely there. That's tempting HouseBalley, who in the previous round did find a nice gap for that level 1. Beely's like, no, once was educational.
Yeah. If you're frame perfect, essentially, it's at least with the level 1, right? It's jab safe.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Again, HouseBalley getting these normal grabs, and there's the commando.
Good anti-air. Good conversion. Level 3? No.
We're just putting them closer to that corner.
That's okay. Oh, nice check.
Definitely.
Fortunate drop.
Now there,
Still doable.
I like that, Byronic. They didn't go for the command grab that time because they wanted the corner. That was a good little normal grab, but...
What's that? Oh, wow.
Wow, that was like that was like Noah Lyles there at the racetrack, just both players just set, ready, steady, go. Level 1 wins out this time.
Yeah, it happened too fast, so I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like we could have got a level 3 conversion to end that too.
I think so, yeah. Beely had that combo.
Ooh. So hard to anti-air that jump in.
Definitely. Oh, There's a little bit of jump up, but HouseBalley has the scoop, and then it's the OD Commando to close things out. And more damage than a level 4 command grab necessary. But that's HouseBalley pulling a game back and going to be advancing into our quarterfinals. Congratulations to HouseBalley doing it with Manon. GG's and super well played to both of you beasts. Everybody, congratulations to HouseBalley. You are advancing to play against, let's see, who's in store? HouseBalley's going to be seeing Samael in the winners quarters final. Samael is back in Bato City, so good luck, have fun to you there. And Bailey, great stuff. GG's and super well played. I saw your correction. I don't know if I accidentally said Strive. I meant to say Granblue. If I didn't say Granblue, I meant Granblue. But I may have misspoken, so thank you for correcting me. But Bailey, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because you're playing in Street Fighter tonight, and your night is not over, Bailey. So keep on keeping on. You're headed to that Legends bracket where Legends are made. I want to see you coming back on stream. Great stuff there with the Cammy and with the Maya. All right, so GG's super well played. I think, like Byronic was saying, I think that jump would try to establish that versus the grappler. It definitely just adds like another mental stack for them, you know, to stop scooping you. And I think HouseBalley, you know, hey, you pulled out those, you had 5 medals by the end of it, so who am I to talk? But remember, if you can get that normal throw and you're punish countering at close range, you can get that heavy command grab, you know. So don't be shy about getting that medal count up. And
I will say, even though it's Bailey and Bally, right? I keep mixing up.
Yeah, so yeah, Bailey and Bally.
Bailey, yes. Even though Manon B, sorry folks, like clutch that one out. I do feel like the Cammy switch and the adjustments there were really effective, so don't lose sight of that, even if you came out on the other side of the win-loss count column there.
Exactly. Yeah, it was really well, and yeah, the recognition to manage the game on that aspect, it was a really sharp call. And take this one for data, you know, Bailey, take this for data. Keep on keeping on, and remember, you got that Legends bracket to make your run. Keep on beasting. I want to see more Bailey. One more time, big shout out to Bailey. If you can check them out in our local Legends channel in the Discord. They post some of the awesome runs they've had from their from the side brackets in Bato City. They played in Virtua Fighter, they played in Melty Blood, so it's awesome that they're coming through to play in the weekly Bato Cities nowadays. It's really sick. Shout out to our next stream match. We're gonna get Chica Percebe, who dropped the follow. You're dripping with me, show legend. Thank you so much for dropping the follow. We're gonna get them invited to the stream now for a quarterfinal match, and they're gonna be playing against Tringy. Tringy the Mudkip is back in town, legends, back in the city, I should say. So let's get them in here. Heck yeah, and shout out to everybody else in chat. We got German Chalk, we got Geo Lancer, we got Snacker Fork. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much for joining us in chat. Rock Bato is in chat. Rock Bato, the first North American to ever beat Daigo in a competitive setting. Loudest Mute is in chat. What's going on? All the beasts are here.
Let's go. It's weird to be on the other side of the chat. Usually I'm in there, like, you know, lobbing little troll bombs, but now I'm I'm on the other side. It's like, how trolly can I be? And the answer is none. None troll.
Wait a second. Tringy, did you mess up your user code? Let me know, Tringy. Did you mess up your user code? I think you did. We need to hear from Tringy, because the user code they gave is not their profile. I believe they must have. Okay. What is? I'm just double checking. Tringy, I think you messed it up. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think, you know what? I think maybe Mokuba accidentally shifted it. If someone wasn't, was looking to join the open tournament. Don't worry, Tringy. I think I found you. Check if it's the right code. Check if it's the right code, Tringy. And Tringy, just let me know, is your name Tringy or Tringy the Mudkip in the game? Because I think there's 2 of you. I assume it's the one that's on the menu screen and not offline. But thank you guys for the patience. Sorry about this.
It happens.
Okay, thank you, Tringy. Yeah, the code got mixed up. Just Tringy. Okay. Thank you, Tringy. All right. Just sent the invite to you.
Yeah, when I'm playing in tournaments and trying to set in the code on the PS5, you know how many times I transcribe it? It's just like,
Yeah.
it's too hard between the long code and PS5. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Exactly. Come on. Give me a QWERTY keyboard for this at least.
Takes so long.
Yeah. Well, the legends are here. Shout out to Tringy versus Chica. Let's hop in a spectation station and get this quarterfinal match underway. Good luck and have fun to both of you. We know Tringy likes to play that Bison. And we got a DLC battle. We got another Mai in here.
Okay. This is the DLC battle. I feel like I see this matchup like all the time now.
Yeah, for sure, right? This is what Street Fighter 6 has become.
This is it.
SNK versus the villains of old.
And even Tringy's club is referencing Mai, so it's just like,
Yeah.
Mai everywhere.
Tringy, we gotta talk about this. That's a dangerous team name right there. The dangerous club. All right, can we just get a little team Bato for you, Tringy? We need to reel it in a little bit. Also, Mike with a Y, how the heck are you?
Nice little conversion there. Ooh, punish counter.
And the mine is planted.
Yeah.
I like how they're stand blocking there on Wake Up, though. They're not gonna get caught by an overhead.
This is just like a pressure fest here.
Yeah.
Nice cross up.
There we go. And not committing the last hit that time. Knowing when to pull the string. Mixing in the
Yeah.
throw, too.
Now you know to bait it.
Right.
I've heard EX Fan described, I don't know if I fully believe this, but it's funny, so I'm going to say it, as a little mini Rashid level 2.
The mini Rashid level 2. I can see the vision right there.
Well, yeah, see little tornadoes.
Look at
That's
it.
kind of, that's what it feels like sometimes, too. Nice trade.
Seriously, yeah, I like that. Really well done by Chica, but also say, Tringy, take that for data. You know, found that anti-air trade. That's good info.
Yeah. Bison's love to walk back and press that standing heavy punch.
Definitely. Anti-air is on lock for Chica. And also, I think she's doing really, really well to get that cross up. You know, I'm a fan of the jumps, as always.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good response to that standing heavy punch because I don't know if you've ever seen like the representation of its proximity guard, but it's like the whole screen, right? So if you feel like you're glued to the ground when Bison's doing his little Popeye punch at you, like you are, so you got to find a way to maneuver around that because you're not going to be walking back.
Oh, we got a couple of drops right here by Ronick. Fortunately for Tringy, though, they don't spend the super meter. Chica did, so they're going to be down on the meter count. Great job counter hitting.
Nice. Yeah, this is close.
Yeah.
Ooh, missed anti-air. That could have been it.
Yeah, this is really tense by Ronick. My heart is in my throat right now. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Chica. Chica takes game 1.
Nice. I think the fan caught a slide, it looked like, so...
I believe so, yes.
Block.
That is what it looked like, and that's something when you're playing against Bison you got to be so wary about. Ironic is just that from long distance that you got to be blocking low ranges you never thought you had to before. Block low.
Yeah. Speaking of blocking low, here's Marisa.
Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna have Big John Duck Smoke over here. Let's see. Speaking of Joms, we got Jukebox John says the mini star there. I like that. Let me pin that message to Jukebox John. How the heck are you?
Mini star.
We gotta pin that.
John, how you doing?
God, it is great to see you, legend.
Johnny boy, I miss you.
We miss you. We love you. We know John is playing this week in Granblue, I think.
Let's go.
The return of Jukebox John.
John, who do you play? Do you play Charlotta?
Yeah, we want to know. Charge character supremacy right now. Oh my gosh. Tringy showing what this character swap can do, though. Already big damage on the board. Chica's got to come up with a new game plan now. It seemed like great counterplay versus Bison, but now.
Yeah. It's interesting, too. I know a lot of folks who play Marisa and Bison together. They're pretty similar. And a lot of the Marisa players, of course, switch to Bison.
Sure.
Both of them can just kind of steamroll you and steal a couple of rounds before you know what happened.
Oh my gosh, that was a great jump by Chica right there. Really respecting the Scutum stance. And Tringy really just wants that commando a little too much. And that whole thing just sets the table. Chica's now on set point.
Yeah, Chica's doing really well with these jump-ins to kind of throw off the neutral game that Tringy's setting up here.
Definitely, definitely. Gotta stare down here. Oh, we're just gonna glide past each other in the air. But again, we're seeing the flow chart come out from Chica, even when the cross-up gets blocked, then maybe they mix in a little normal grab.
Let's see some more mini. What is it? The mini SAR?
Yeah, the mini
Yeah.
SAR. And now, this is
Burned
second.
out. That's. Oh, nice anti-air. I like that.
This is the scoop after the fact, but searching for it. They're
Yeah.
gonna burn themselves out for big damage into level 3. That's a good play by Tringy.
Yeah, I think I like this. Get your meter back. Keep the corner. Guess for game essentially with Marisa damage.
That's right.
Get some chip. Yeah, these anti-airs are now starting to work in Tringy's favor.
Oh, they can't.
That was almost another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in. Yeah, chip. Oh,
Oh, very close, very close. Chica's back online, so no, this magic
That's okay.
pixel.
oh, that was interesting use of the armor.
Definitely. Oh, the crush state.
Oh, punish that.
We're searching for it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was almost it. A conversion to level 3 would have done it.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
very, very scrambly DI. All right, who's gonna get to their shift to the at the diner first? Right after this set. Tringy though, extending the game.
Yeah, I like this interesting use of the armor against the fans.
Yeah. It's a really nifty kind of counterplay.
I don't know if it's obvious, but I don't think I've seen this matchup before, now that I think about it.
I've never. Big action. We're pushing us over to the corner. The DI. Both players kind of going back to the well on drive impact.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tringy needs to go in here. Oh, what's...
Uh-oh.
That seemed like a controller failure, maybe.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, she's
all right.
she's back.
We're back. We're back. Okay. We're back. But it's very, very dangerous. Tringy is burnt out too. Needs to be careful of the Chippa.
Oh yeah, that
that'll
should do it. If we can convert.
Oh,
Oh no! Meter's back too. This is dangerous. Anybody's game.
no! This is scary.
Oh,
Yeah, we're throwing
that could've
everything.
been it.
Whoa! A big whip punish there from Tringy to pull the game back. It's 1-1 now in our quarterfinals.
scrambled eggs, baby.
Big throw over to the corner. Chica is down like, let me wrestle this one back under my control. Round 1 was mine. That game 2, I need it again.
Yeah, I feel a momentum shift here. Let's see what Chica can do.
Again, like you said, ironic. Tringy's doing really well to armor through the fans.
Yeah, and I feel like there's been a complete reversal of what I just said like 2 minutes ago, which was Chica really jumping in effectively, but Tringy's really tightened up the anti-airs for the most part here, and I feel like that's been the difference.
Yeah, right there we saw Chica improvise a little bit, was covered by the fans, and was like, let me take this opportunity to get my favorite cross-up. But look at that, Tringy about to dole out some heavy Marisa damage.
Yeah. You know, say what you want about Marisa, she doesn't allow you to make too many mistakes.
Definitely. Oh, burning out to burn you out. Chica's gonna pull it all on the table here. Jumping!
Neutral gun. But I would go in here. You just want to chip at this point.
Definitely.
Like you might be in chip kill range. I don't know. Maybe not quite.
All right.
Now you are for sure. But we got our meter back.
The window is gone. Oh, nice throw tech there from Tringy. That was crucial.
Ooh.
And it's commitment to the strikes from Chica. Puts her on set point again.
That's that mini SAR.
Recovering a little too quickly this time. Tringy's able to dole out some damage on the other end.
You press a medium punch like Marisa do.
That's right. Loudest Butte, Snacker Fork are proud in Twitch chat.
What's up, Mute? What's up, Snacky?
There's the throw. Chica's just increasing that mental stack just a little bit more there with the mini SAR.
Yeah, Chica's varying up the mix-ups off of that, so I think, I don't know what I think. It's just, it's We're doing my stuff here.
That's
I think you
right.
gotta get off the defensive foot.
Definitely.
Okay, let's close this out.
Oh, nicely done by Tringy. The haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. That's MSF time, Byronic.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's just like, you know, it's Tringy's very patient, and I think that's really good, but you're letting Mai set this thing up too much and just eating a mix-up every time. So I think you got to do some Gorisa stuff and stop that.
Definitely. Definitely. Prevention's better than the cure, Byronic. Tringy needs to force the issue. Now they got a big hardy health lead with that Marisa bar, too. Chica's in the corner.
Just a little slow on that anti-air.
Nice hit.
Ooh, this could be one more hit. Oh god.
A little bit of a whiffa. But look at this. Chica's comfortable returning to neutral. Chica's still in this. Needs to be wary. Don't want to get chipped. Oh, no. This is dangerous territory now.
Yeah. Yep.
The level 3,
Okay.
the wake up critical arm, Byronic. We get the emote in chat. The wake up super. It's been held all match. And it might actually burn Tringy out. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Almost. But
Almost.
yeah, now complete reversal. Oh, but the anti-airs. Practice your anti-airs, kids.
Oh my goodness. That is it's feeding families there for Tringy. Tringy, it's what's going to put them into semifinals tonight in Bato City. GG's and super well played to both of you. Everybody give it up for Tringy. Congratulations, Tringy, for advancing on up into the semifinals. Everybody give it up for Chica as well. Chica in her first Bato City. Everybody. Chica did super well. You know, set the tone there with that game 1. And I felt like both game 2 and 3 were very close, Byronic. Even in that game 3, we saw Chica turn the tide with that wake up super, and even got back online by the end of it, just a little too eager to keep making plays with that jump, and Tringy finding the anti-air. That's showing it's a crucial thing for all the beginners to know, is that anti-air. That anti-air, legend.
Yeah. No, I feel like it was well played by both. And I feel like, you know, there was a solid Mai game plan, but the big difference was adjusting to the air game, right? And so those, I mean, we can joke about it, anti-air this, anti-air that, but like I really feel like that was what turned it around, was just shutting down what was a kind of free jump in for that first game.
Definitely. It's a really great adjustment made, and I think that the one other thing that we can highlight, Byronic, is like you said, you were calling it out a lot. It's like knowing when you gotta pounce, you know, like you see people in burnout, and you got if you're training, you got those big meaty claws, you know, that aren't just for attracting mates. You need to chase down. Don't take these mix-ups. And if you're Chica as well, if we want to turn the clock back to game 2, you know, we had that moment where if you get that punish counter with your drive impact, sometimes don't even go to your bread and butter combo. Sometimes it's good, just let that level 3 rip, you know, let that level 3 rip. It'll kill, you know, it'll kill. So if you're not comfortable with the combo, don't worry about it. That's okay. That'll come with practice. Just let the level 3 rip and you get that KO. So just definitely stuff to knowledge to take in and to put into practice, and I hope that you all keep putting this into practice and keep having fun in the Legends bracket. So GLHF, and keep on beasting to everybody in the bracket, including Goof Troop. Just drop the follow. You're dripping with me show now, legend. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck. Have fun in your first Bato City. I hope you're having a good time. And shout out, we had a couple of chatters incoming. I saw Juice say, what's going on, Juice? How the heck are you? Juice, we miss you in Bato City. How are you doing, legend? Thank you so much for coming through the chat. Not just Juice, we also got Elbow, and we got KC the bruh. KC, what's up, legends? How the heck are you? I think
Boomer Legends.
the Boomer Legends are incoming. Byronic, I think this is a perfect time to talk about the butt.
Oh yeah. I won't say any more. Just let that linger.
There we go. That's it. Yes. Everybody.
Not intended, I guess.
Yeah.
Over at Boomertown, we had God, how long ago was it now? I feel like I want to say it was like a year ago. It's been a while. The Boomer Ultimate Team Throwdown, which you probably get.
It's an FLA.
We affectionately call the butt, you know, because we're very mature 30+ folks, you know, definitely not taking every opportunity to make puns out of this, right? But anyway, we are just about to embark on the Butt 2 Second Wind.
Second Wind? Hell yeah.
I should have written the dates down, but next month we have our kind of initial ladder tournament that's more a celebration than a tournament, but also it kind of is a seeding tournament for what will turn into a 2-conference. I think we might have 12 teams. I might be wrong, but we have a lot of teams. Almost double, I think, what we had last time, with a kind of throughout June every week, team battles, 5v5s, with it's sort of modeled after. It looks a lot like an NFL season, like a mini NFL season. We have the Soul Conference, the Psycho Conference. We may be changing the names. That's what we called them before, right? And it's a fun time. And to just hang out and check out the festivities. You don't need to be 30 plus. You can just check out the Twitch, FGC Boomers, and we'd love to see you there. That was my butt plug.
Ironic.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for the paper.
There
The
you go.
Electricos
Legend.
is kind of like a Boomer SFL,
There
but
we
with
go.
our own little spin and our own puntastic time.
There we go. There we go. And thank you so much for highlighting that, Byronic. Like Byronic was saying, anybody 30 plus, please join that server. It's an awesome community, cool, constructive legends, and awesome events like that. And like Byronic said, even if you're not 30 plus, just follow on Twitch so you can watch along with all the action. Is there still time to enter the butt? Sorry, Byronic.
You know, I'm not sure.
Say it like that.
I'm not 100% sure, but I like the way that you phrased that. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure. I know that the bulk of the teams are set at this point, but you know, if you wanted to join and you're 30 plus, join the Discord and we'll figure it out for you.
Maybe Bato can squeeze in there.
Oh yeah,
that's the last
for
one.
you. For you, yeah. For you, yeah.
Thank you, Byronic.
You're a Boomer VIP, obviously.
Let's talk about that on an outside line, because I'm definitely interested. I'd be remiss not to follow up about that. But cool. I'd be more remiss not to follow up with this. Chris, I'm so sorry. There you go. Chat command is fixed. Chris, can you pop that command one more time? We got an exclamation side game. Well, I go ahead and invite our next stream match. It's going to be yaeru versus Samael. And that is our semi-finalist match. So yaeru, in search of their first key to Bato City, been beasting a lot here in their runs in Bato City. They've been putting in a lot of work over the past few months, and they've looked better than ever every time they come on. Very close to getting that key to Bato City. But yaeru, we're gonna get in here playing in very hyper offense, crazy Rashid. So we saw the mini Asara. Get ready for the real deal, baby. So we're gonna get the legend yaeru in here, and then we're gonna get Samael, who is back in Bato City. So let me get these codes.
Let's go.
Let's get these invites out, and there we go. I wanted to while I'm inviting, Chris, pop exclamation side game. This week's side game, it is April 5th. We're doing Tuesday Night Mystery on a Saturday. It's Bato City Mystery time in Bato. So please, everyone, please sign up for that. It's like I play it every other week when Chris hosts it on Tuesday. And if you're not following Chris already, let me do you something. Let me do something for you. I got another command, exclamation TNM. Chris hosts an awesome Fightcade mystery bracket like every other Tuesday, and it's a different game every round. Chris has a giant wheel that they spin, and whatever game it lands on, that's the game that we play for the whole, for the round. And it's a different game every round. And just a couple weeks ago, we restocked the wheel, so it's a fresh wheel. Over 150 games still left on the wheel, I believe. It's super fun. So I encourage everybody to please join. Elbow, you're getting close. Elbow, Elbow says I'm only 29. Elbow, we don't card at the door, but just be careful, all right? I wouldn't go advertising that.
Don't out yourself.
That's off the record. It's a million games. And Tech Daddy, let me shout out to Tech Daddy. Thank you so much for joining. Tech Daddy, I did not see your message request, but it's only because my Discord DMs are like a Christmas tree sometimes. So don't worry. I'll check later tonight. Now that I'll look out for the Tech Daddy message. I'm sorry, Tech Daddy. I got you. I saw your message earlier. Or your chat earlier. I haven't seen your message. I saw your chat. So I'll respond back to you tonight, Tech Daddy. Thank you for the heads up.
Bato, did I hear correctly that the Fightcade wheel is? You said it's usually on Tuesdays, right? Which of course that's my local, which is why I haven't joined. But did you say it's running on a Saturday soon? Did I mishear that?
Correct. This coming Saturday.
Gotcha.
April 5th, I believe it is. It's at 8 p.m. I think, and it's at 8 p.m. It's at 8 p.m. and it's Bato City time, and yeah, we're running it this Saturday. So yeah, Byronic, if you're free, I can't recommend it more. I'm actually going to be on commentary with Chris this time.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll try to make time. I've wanted to join, but of course Tuesdays are my local night, right?
And
It's
we know
funny, I had a
Byronic-
wheel of my own.
Byronic is the
point.
Lord of Atlanta. I mean, you're the Lord of Atlanta. You're the king of 404 esports, in not just my heart and mind. I mean, really, you're a beast. We saw that awesome championship run. We were all rooting for you, and just this weekend you had another awesome kind of I wouldn't say local. I guess it's an online event, but you represented your local scene in it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, part of it is the scene itself is so strong that it really levels you up just by being a part of it. Though I'll say I'm more the court jester of Atlanta. I think campaign's still king, and there's a couple folks who I'm getting more competitive with, but it's because they're teaching me a lot. It's a great scene. Yeah, follow us at 404 Esports on Twitch. Check out our locals on Tuesdays for Street Fighter. Love to see you heckling in chat if you're around.
Hell yeah. All the Atlanta legends, please take notice. The 404 esports scene is a beautiful thing. And I just watching along, you're right, Byronic. It's like everybody's really good and everybody's super constructive. Everybody was seemed really, really nice on the stream, not to get get parasocial here, but I think everybody was a real legend. Everybody was a true legend.
Sure.
Locals, so shout out
yeah, we
to
get folks
everyone.
driving in from all over the southeast. Actually, I don't know if I want to put him on blast. I won't say who it was, but there was a player who showed up like 10 minutes late, and that's not why I'm putting him on blast. It's because I was actually impressed. He stayed up partying all night, I think. Woke up at like 1:10 and was like, "Oh shit, my bracket." I think they were in out of state somewhere, Alabama, Mississippi, somewhere.
They crossed state lines?
Yeah, my bracket starts at 3. They hopped in the car. They were there at like 3:10.
No way. Just a smooth 2-hour, like a race. Wow.
Yeah, and I remember they got top 8, so that might narrow it down. But like,
wow.
That's dedication, and that's a testament, I think, to the scene.
Shout out to the beast. Shout out to the beast, and shout out. Oh my goodness, we got shout out after shout out after shout out here. We got yaeru in the room. We're just waiting for Samael to accept the invite. Samael, where the heck are you? We need you, Samael. And shout out to all the local legends, no matter where you are. Let me give a big re-invite to Samael real quick. Okay, invite is sent. And a shout out as well to Chris, Jack238, everybody from our local scene over here in the Hudson Valley. It makes these beautiful things happen, and the beautiful community we got going on as well. Shout out to that. We're gonna be carpooling over to Combo Breaker, so you're gonna see Bato's whole hometown crew. We're all carpooling over to Combo Breaker this May. This May,
Great.
baby. It's gonna be a beautiful ride.
It's gonna be May.
Oh my gosh. Can we get the it's gonna be my how hard do we have to force it?
Yeah.
Do we still lean into the just May, or do we give it a little like at the end? Like what?
Yeah, I can see it. Mai with the Justin Timberlake ramen hair.
Yeah. All right, we're waiting for Samael to join us. They said they'll be here in just a moment. And then on the other side of the board, we're gonna get electrico,
Full Metal
Tringy,
Alchemist
later on for our next semifinal. So these are all gonna be first to 2, and everybody just keep on beast, okay?
Yeah, I'm with you, Eminent. Somebody make the meme. I've described it. I've given you my vision.
Yeah.
No, I need someone with more skill to actualize it for me.
This is what we do. We verbalize. We verbalize the memes, and we need Zix. Zix, we need you, legend. Zix, thank you so much for being here. We need you to put this into practice. We need to see the meme come to life. Please,
That's
please,
right.
please.
I'm an ideas man, but
Ideas, man. How the heck are you, Zix? Let me give you a shout out real quick. And I think Goof Troop said that they hurt their hand. They hurt their hand, so they were unable to go to sword practice, but they were able to play tonight. So hey, that injury is not too bad, huh? I like it. Able to hit some buttons, but maybe not enough to go fencing. So Goof Troop is here, locked and loaded. They're ready to go toe-to-toe with Chillmonger, so good luck, have fun to you. That's a, yeah, you guys are both have locked up a top 8 spot. Let's see who rises to top 5. Good luck, have fun to you both. And I think Sheena West may be unable to play, so it may be Chica versus Eminent as well down there in the Legends bracket, but let's see.
Got internet troubles or something.
I think Sheena West has been having a little bit of trouble with their computer.
Okay.
So they've been trying. They've been signing up and trying to play, and it's been hit or miss. Like they've been able to play, I would say, more than they used to. Like there was like a couple week period where unfortunately they had to take a DQ in every game. Because shout out to Legend Sheena West, they always register and try to play everything, and they've been beasting, working really hard. The past few weeks they've been able to play at least one game a week. So we hope that I hope that the computer is working tonight. They've been plagued by some trouble.
That's why you get a PS5.
There you go.
I'm the only one who prefers the PS5.
Hey, I think a lot of people, I think like folks like Truth does. I think that more people around the horn are like, hey, just give me the console, you know? I don't want to have to make a science project out of this. So
I don't want to think.
That's right.
I think too much all the time. I need to cut that shit out.
That's all we do is think. We need to give ourselves a break.
I play Street Fighter 6. I don't need to think any more than I have to. That mental stack is crazy.
It's too much. It's too much. Too much. And like Danny McBride said, for creative people, sometimes being bored is a good thing. And we can extrapolate that and just say, hey, we don't need to think all the time. Let me daydream.
I just want to stare at a wall.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, looks like we're underway.
People always say it's like watching paint dry with like a negative context to, you know, a negative connotation. It's like it's not. Have you ever tried it? What color's the paint? Yeah, what are the vibes? Come on. Well, let's see. We got a little Rashid action, so we're gonna get that True Yasar coming through from yaeru, and we got Samael looking to churn some butter, baby.
We got yaeru in the house.
We need to get that in writing, please. Already though, we got some SPD action. And whoa, this is a rare sight by Ironic. We got yaeru's opponent is burnt out. Usually yaeru's proclivity to forcing the offense, running the offense they love, burns them out before Stephen A. Smith would say anyone has time to pass gas. But this time, Samael found themselves burnt, and yaeru made them pay for it.
Yeah, I'm getting like Street Fighter V Rashid flashbacks. I feel like it's a similar style that yaeru's making work out of these modern controls here.
Oh my gosh.
He's just all over the place, baiting. Look at this.
This is nuts, so yeah.
But it's calculated. It's not just random, but it feels random.
Like
just the best kind of random.
The extra hang time is baiting out the lariats, it's baiting out SPD attempts. Samael's like, I gotta get at least one, please. And here we go. Like Jukebox Sean says, this is the full-size EX fan. Oh,
wow, I've never seen that. Good option.
What a play by Samael. I didn't know that would work. TP punish. Ah. No, you gotta OD SPD those folks, but that's all right. They pick it up. They pick up right where they left off. Grapple. They just wanted to grapple a little more. By Ironic.
2 grabs are better than 1.
That's
I respect it.
Go.
Look at that's Street Fighter V Rashid right there.
Seriously, big old eagle spike from downtown. Where are we going?
Yeah, you got to be careful with the wake up SPDs just because we've got Air yaeru over here.
Yeah, they never touching the ground. You know, maybe you know, in City of the Wolves, T-Zot can get away with stuff like that, but no, not here.
I've always thought Rashid would be a good character in Marvel, and we're seeing what that might look like.
Yeah, can somebody clip this for Max Dude this whole set? Like, let's see if he can make a push.
When's Marvel? Well, it's here.
Yeah.
At Bato City.
Zach report gets it. Look at that.
That's right. They did add him, didn't they?
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, the mod. I'm not
Oh,
up to
wow.
speed with the mod, but I love the idea.
Oh my gosh, I think Samael a little late on the lariat there, and you can see that I think is where Zangief is a little vulnerable with that lariat. The danger of getting crossed up a lot, and you gotta just be careful of the rabbit punch area on the back of the dome.
Yeah, it's such a strong anti-air with that one weakness, right? But it's all dependent on spacing. But how do you space against air yaeru here?
Exactly. Now, oh, Samael was hardcore feeling themselves. They're gonna get struck by a level 1 right here.
Okay, good air to air. That's a good option. But the wake up DP.
yaeru is just someone who just throws the kitchen sink at their opponent. You need to respect everything. So yaeru's on set point.
Yeah. Respect has to be earned, and we're seeing why.
That's right. Oh,
Ooh,
the
wow.
wheel kick showing that it covers a lot of jumps and a lot of hangs too.
Good lariat. That's a good option. Man, this looks like ballet.
Yeah.
This is like interpretive dance.
Seriously. Oh my gosh, shout out to a friend of the stream and close friend of Bato, Rachel Reppins. Okay, this is a dance class.
All right, the idea is, man, again, I'd like to see somebody clip this and put Swan Lake in the background for me. Thank you.
Can we get the wish list for Byronic, please? There we go. Samael brings us to a final round again. We've always gone to this round 3. Now it's still set point for yaeru, but Samael could give us another game.
Ooh, good conversion. Oh, nice.
Loudest View, is that
Not
a,
a-
a Mucha Lucha reference in chat? We got Ricochet versus other. Whoa, punish counter grabs incoming now. Samael's gonna get themselves into this.
Yeah. I like the idea of the wheel kick to kind of cover a bunch of these options. But then when you've got the Rashid win button here, what do you do?
What do you do?
You do that.
You squeeze in the loyal fans. That's what. What a play by Samael. Knew that yaeru couldn't resist, and now I know yaeru's gonna pop a DP at the end of this. Something crazy. Oh, maybe not at this distance. It's a little okay. I was nervous. I was just saying Samael needs to start respecting these reversal options. Be careful. Oh!
Nice.
A little disrespect is all well and good now and then, too. A little wake-up SPD is good. What's good for the goose is good for the grappler, Byronic. That's our new saying in Bato City.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that was a strong option there. And a gutsy one.
Wow. Wow. 1-1. Winner semifinals now.
Ooh, good whiff punish. Oh, unfortunate. I thought the lariat was the right answer, but it was a little late.
Here, these DPs, yaeru's comfortable going back to the well on them. See if Samael can find a respect for them, a punish too on the other end.
Ooh, good punish counter.
Nice.
Make this one count.
Yes.
Burn him out. Oh, that doesn't burn him out. That's right.
Ah.
That's okay. Watch out. Yeah, I was gonna say watch out for the DP. There it
Yeah.
is. But we're burnt out. We can chip.
Ooh, punish counter throws.
the-
Zangief is still alive here. Hardy health bar. And that's right, Byronic. Yeah, we can chip.
Oh, not enough life.
No, poor Samael. Not enough juice in the tank to let that drive impact meet its maker.
I like the idea though. Oh wow. That wasn't even a cross, so the lariat just failed there.
Unfortunately. Oh, it's gonna work there though. But again, the DP, Byronic. So nice. We'll show it twice, thrice. I need Walt Frazier to give me a little insight how we should call this one.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, that's gonna be game, maybe? No, not quite. I don't think, but
I don't
very
know.
close.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close. A little slide to the left, slide to the right.
Oh, it
wow!
did kill.
It
Okay.
does. yaeru gonna take that one all the way to the bank. What a closeout victory to put themselves into winners final. So yaeru once again searching for their first ever key to Bato City is that much closer. They have a guaranteed top 3 spot now here. So GG's and super well played. Congratulations to yaeru and everybody. Congratulations to Samael showing us Grappler Nation right here. Really beasting. GG's and super well played to both of you. And I think that was both players were growing into that set really well. Samael finding spots to just force the issue and sneak up. I think that the one thing that Samael just take notice of your opponent's tendencies is that yaeru is really wants you to get hit by this DP. Really wants to throw this DP at you. So just be wary when your opponent has meter, and when they have without meter, you know, they can use these invincible supers, and just something to be cautious of moving forward. And I think yaeru's sort of you know, their play style is always sort of the balls to the wall, the kids may say, is just all over the board. The soccer player heat map would be very well distributed at the end of this football match, but yaeru did really well to lean into that and stay airborne. Sort of baited out a lot of SBD attempts, a lot of lariat attempts, sort of went awry too. So it was a nice job.
Yeah, and they weren't even necessarily like the wrong option, right? It's just like so much is going on, and lariat, it's strong, but it's a little slow, right? So he was getting hit out of it a few times, and it's just a matter, I think, of figuring out how to slow down what seems like, now that you know, in retrospect, I think yaeru's game plan here is very anti-grappler. Maybe even anti-Zangief in particular, right? It's just like, you know, how are you going to command grab if you're playing Marvel? And that, you know, I feel like we were developing some strategies against that. If this were a first to three, it might, you know, we might see some of that develop, but everything happens so fast here that you only have so much time to adjust.
Definitely, that's where it can come in the double elimination setting, is that you just take these for data. You know, you may find yourself with a little run back in Bato City. It's happened plenty of times before, and you just have to take that and extend it. Like you said, a first to two could turn into a first to three later on in the night. And yeah, if I always say, Byronic, if every tournament had like a first to three format from the beginning, you know, like, history would be rewritten. Like, there would be different different champions, different folks, you know, like there may still be a Mount Rushmore that's pretty consistent, but definitely I think like a lot of faces would be revolving door. It'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, over at 404 we run first to threes now.
I see.
And yeah, you know, sometimes I think, would I have won if it were first to two? Would they have won if it were first to two? Because you get even a handful of, you know, reverse sweeps, but a lot of the times it's, you know, 2-2 final game, final round. And I've just gotten so used to it now that when I watch an event or even play an event that's first to two, it feels incomplete to me.
Okay, well, F Bato City. I'm sorry, bro.
No. I didn't mean.
All right. Rest assured, everyone, Byronic will not be invited for another event. But no.
You know what I mean, though, right? What I was comparing to was like as a player who's playing first to three, week in, week out. At this point, it feels like the strategy is quite different.
Absolutely. I'm just funning you, Byronic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. We're buds.
But yeah,
context is key, folks.
Yes, context is key. It is something that I would like to maybe explore. But I sort of try to. First of all, before I say this, Tringy, you got to pick someone in the Discord to reset your set, because you didn't check in, Tringy. That's your one job. You got to check in, and you didn't check in, Tringy. Come on, Tringy. Your brand equity is you just got back to Bato City. Don't let the brand equity fall. And Electrico, just feel free to join on up whenever you can. But I think the first to two, it is kind of like a little bit of volatility, and I think that it's good to like give players a little bit of experience here. Like we do first to two at the beginning of the bracket, and then first to three at the end. We try to give everybody a piece of everything, you know. Just so
that's much more common.
They're prepared for what they may run into in a thing, because the whole goal, we just want to make sure people are ready for you know, what you see in like another bracket. You know, if you go
absolutely.
If you're going to like play in your pools at like a major or even at your local, you know, stuff like that. But I think that there is definitely maybe worth a conversation of whether we all sort of like you know, we need like a Capcom, we need like a CPT like Tekken World Tour we need like the rule set, right? We need that standardized rule set is what we need.
And of course, you know, it wasn't directed at any one tournament, but really TNS is kind of the outlier, right? But it just so happens that, like, you know, in the Southeast here, a lot of the tournaments that I've traveled to are sponsored by TNS anyway, so they tend to be first to three. You know, I've just sort of it's just happened that way, where it feels kind of different if it's first to two for me at this point. right?
Definitely.
But it's a it's got to be a game-wide conversation. Though I feel like maybe the tides are turning towards first to three. A lot of the reservation is like, will it take too long? But frankly, it hasn't made much of a difference. At least at 404 in the tournaments that I've been in. So.
Sure. Yeah, that's a thing, and it's like if you're looking at it, I guess like it's like I guess it is a conversation for that. Yeah, like will it take too long? And I'm not sure like what the priorities are for most organizers, like from a production standpoint. But
Yeah, I mean,
I
you'll
don't know.
still get 3-0 sweeps and stuff, so it's not like every game
I feel
is
like
gonna go.
it kind of washes itself out, and then when you're like and then when you're into those like final stages, where like the seating is a lot closer, or people are more matched out. I think that people are want to see this spectacle of an adaptation contest and a real
Yeah.
all the strategy that kind of goes into that format. So you may
Definitely it lends itself less to a kind of, I don't want to say offensive style because this is
Right.
Street Fighter 6, of course, right? But it's just like you said, the adaptation game becomes quite different, where in the first to two, which I mean, I played a first to two on Sunday, right? My whole strategy was just to like not let the other player play, right?
Yes.
But I'm less confident in that strategy in a first to three generally.
Not sure how I feel about TBH, but still excited to. I feel, Chris. I want to know what you have to say, because Chris is a FGC legend and one of the the best fellow organizer. One of the best fellow organizers that I'm honored to call my friend. I love Chris, and Chris, how do you feel about it? Because I may feel a similar way. But if you want to share in chat, no, if you don't want, if you're like, I don't want to type that out, Bato, we can talk about it on an outside line. But again, shout out to everybody coming through, and a shout out to Tringy, who is Tringy. I'll say this: your brand equity is totally fine, because you're checked in now, and Electrico, who's checked in, is not in the stream room. Electrico, where the heck are you? Let me see.
Cooks I am.
There we go.
Eminent Professor Yoda.
Eminent Professor Yoda has fallen to Chica. It looks like Chica versus Samael to see who's in top 4 and back on stream. And it looks like Chillmonger got a 2-1 over Goof Troop. So there we go. The semi. All right. And just when I say that, I had to light a fire under Electrico's butt a little bit. But we got Electrico in here, and it wasn't just any flame. It was a yoga flame.
It was a yoga fly. I was about to make the same joke.
Ironic. We're
On the
just,
same page here.
Legend.
Dhalsim and his spicy meatballs.
They're the spicy meatballs.
Yeah.
And they're just as bouncy as Nona's, right? Like
That's right.
They
Yeah.
go, geez, you throw
Yeah.
that sucker on the porcelain, it'll bounce up and hit the marble.
And he punches you like a good mozzarella stick,
Exactly.
Nice stretchy one.
Ironic. I am so curious. I haven't fought a Dhalsim in a long time, but something I picked up from Borizoy's Manon is I just want to throw back heavy punch all the time. Like, I just want to stand at distance and just throw back heavy punch and see if it catches these limbs. I want to see
That makes sense.
how effective it can be. My goodness.
Yeah, I know Kim is more gifted at this than other characters, but I think generally, like, learning the Dhalsim matchup is figuring out how how extended the footsies game really is. Like, you see each of these times Electrico is whiffing these limbs.
Yeah.
He's actually at, the right range to get punished if you're looking for it, right? But I think sort of level 1 against Dhalsim is you want to get in, right? But getting in is a full screen game against him sometimes.
Exactly. And I like this sort of improvisation. Tringy has kind of gone back to the well on the Superman punch. They keep on super beasting in over a couple of little fireballs on the ground, but now the DI
great
reaction.
And the meatball's still flowing.
And this is what's nice for Marisa right here in this matchup, is when you get in, you got to make these punishes count, and Marisa is really racking up a lot of damage.
Interesting wake up. Oh, that's unsafe. Yep. So I think that was a good, again, Electrico's playing it really well. It's just Marisa damage when you have the opportunity, right?
Tringy is like leaving nothing on the table right there. Tringy wants to make sure that it's back-to-back beginner tournaments with a Marisa W, and this would be Tringy's first time winning this as well. Nice throw.
That's so tricky. That gets me all the time.
Yeah.
The throw mix-ups with Dhalsim.
Definitely. They're dangerous. Oh, DI as well. Just gives Electrico that a little bit of damage and a big bit of distance. Put them back into the sweet spot.
Yeah, you see what I mean? I think when Tringy looks back at this, regardless of the outcome, they'll notice some opportunities where that limb is right there ready to be punched. Because they're actually spacing themselves out really well in the matchup, but kind of wanting to get in more than take that opportunity. And that just comes with, you know, Dhalsim's a matchup unto himself.
Seriously.
I say that, and Tringy's doing fine. So,
yeah.
You know, what do I know?
What a cash out, dropping the level 2, and poor Electrico had Tringy there on the ropes, and Tringy did really well to dig their heels in.
I feel like it's just a damage differential at this point. You know, Electrico is nickeling and diming, right?
Yeah.
But how do you keep up with Marisa damage?
That's right. You really have to just be so comfortable returning to your sweet spot, getting into just playing this neutral game, and you gotta be really, really patient.
Yeah, hit him with the meatball, hit him with the mott sticks.
The whole elementary school lunch. All right, we everything on the tray. There we go. I like that. Going for the overhead after the teleport.
Hit him with a tostino.
Oh, the rabbit punches after the throw. Nice punish counter.
That's the most aggravating throw in the game.
It is certainly a doozy. And whoa, sliding on in. Nicely done. Electrico. Tringy's on set point still, but Electrico could give us another game.
Oh, wow. And these DIs.
Yeah. That's something that Electrico is really not shy to throw out here is the drive impact. They throw it out a couple times.
I mean, it's really on Tringy to stop them at this point.
Out.
If they're not going to, then I would keep throwing them. That's
asking
that's
you
the
shall
task right
receive.
There. And you can make this count. You've got level 3 on tap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna hold it.
I don't know if that was a drop or a... Oh, teleport.
Oh, yeah, talk about a reaction right there.
Yeah, that should be punishable. I would level 3 here. Oh no, drop.
It's unfortunate. It's a punish counter throw that burns them out.
Oh, good choice.
There it is. Yeah, really well done. So, threw the meatball up skyward. Let me distract you for a moment while I got a little drive impact on the ground.
Eat this spaghetti.
Now, are these mozzarella sticks stringy or are they tringy? That's what we need to find out,
right.
Byronic. Final game.
That's the big question of the set. Smack him in the head. I hate getting thrown by that.
Yeah, that is so
Takes
tough.
forever.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Big
that
damage.
forced the issue. And yeah, Electrico's only on about a quarter of their life bar left.
That was good. The drive rush under the fireball.
Yeah.
Oh wow, still. Yeah, kind of stuck there.
Quick confirming to the level 1. Okay. And another one. Can we do it again? Oh! Electrico.
Yeah, that's tough.
Patches low that time. They're able to close out. Now it's Electrico on set point for the first time.
Yeah, see, there's another whiff punishable limb.
That's right.
Nice overhead.
Oh,
wow.
There we go. That is Electrico's favorite combo these days. I like it going for the level 1.
Yeah, the drive chip. That's also been a story of this set. At this point, if I'm Marisa, I'd almost rather not block.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah. Make that big health bar work for you and just protect the drive.
Of course, you can't do that forever, so we still got to get in. Yeah.
We're getting dangerous now, and now it's all gone.
Yeah, you could basically chip out here.
That's it. They're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Electrico with the throws, the lows, the everything. They're going to find a way through it and set themselves up for winners finals with yaeru. So GG's and super well played by Electrico, who was really on the ropes and found a way back. A big shout out as well to Tringy. Tringy did really well there with their Marisa. Found ways in and really made their moments count when they were there. We saw a little bit of improvisation too with the establishment of the command grab, just drive rushing in by Ronnie, like you said, something you got to find that way and rush on in. It was really great from Tringy right there and Electrico. So GG, super well played to you both. You guys are both still in this tonight. Electrico, you're advancing. We're gonna get you on stream now to play against yaeru, and Tringy, you are headed down to the Legends bracket to play Chillmonger. So good luck, have fun to you in the Legends bracket. Good luck, have fun to you, Chillmonger, Samael, and Chica, who are very much still in this. And let me change up the rules in this room real quick, because now we're first to 3. Make no mistake.
Let's go.
We're first to 3 now, baby.
We're adapting.
We're adapting. This is gonna be a how did Creed say it in The Office? 2 great minds duking it out. You know, that's what we're about to see. One of our best friend's favorite GIF in the group chat. That's what we're about to see. And let's see. I'll probably toss a fresh invite over to yaeru. And Tuesday Night Mystery, it did keep hitting you with that. I'll hit you up at the local. I think it hit Automod. Twitch blocked Chris's messages from coming through. They said, "I'll hit you up at the local." One, I think, said, "I'll hit you." So it blocked you for "I'll hit you," and then when I allowed that, it blocked you for "I'll hit you up," which I think it was just like crazy Riz. Twitch Automod is just like on a detection for Riz. So I think it just stopped you right there. Let me get this invite over to yaeru, and while we are inviting yaeru, I want to pop this co-com command one more time to get everybody. Please follow Byronic0 over here on Twitch. Byronic is just shy of 50 followers. Can we get Byronic to 50 followers tonight? You're pretty close, Byronic. This is Twitch affiliate loading.
Especially because I literally don't stream like ever, so I don't know what those folks are following, but follow me.
I got the bell button on, okay? Like Jay Wong says, the bell's notification is on for Byronic0. So everybody, when Byronic streams, you want to be there. It's some fun play, some POVs of their boomer stuff too. I've been there for that. It's a great stream, Byronic. And also one more time, you know, we had the link to Glad. I'm just gonna like post it standalone and pin it as well. So that way, there we go. Pinned. There we go. Just a reminder to everyone, March 31st today. All right, it's not just the last day of Guilty Gear Strive Celestial eligibility for the month. It's Trans Day visibility today. Okay, so please recognize that it is Trans Day visibility. Please check out the link, pinned into chat, and let's all do our best to build up and show some respect, some encouragement, some defense, some power up, some legendizing for all our trans community, and like I said, trans people within the community and without the community, trans people everywhere. Please show them some love. Let's all show some love. So drop those emotes. Jack's got that beautiful emote. There we go. And there we go. Everybody, let's show some love in chat, and thank you so much, Byronic, again.
Yeah, real important to show love and solidarity with our trans brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlethems, all together.
The legends. You have it tailored for the Kim mains too, right? How do you say it?
What do I say?
The Kimber
we got the Kim bros.
The Kim bros?
The Kimber ladies and the Themberleys.
There we go.
Yeah.
The gamut is there.
Nation.
There it is. Shout out to all the legends, whether you play Kim or not. Shout out to the trans legends.
But especially those that play Kim.
Especially those that play Kim. Yeah. Well, here we go. Humps, you're just in time for our winners finals. Byronic is on comms, Humps. Byronic is on comms. Okay, shout out to Byronic0. Let's pivot on over. We got winners finals action incoming. We got yaeru versus Electrico. Loaded up, queued up. Here we go.
This will be an interesting one. I really don't know what to expect out of this matchup in general, but then also, we have the modern Rashid, the Air yaeru, the Yasaru. It really just throws any of my assumptions into the matchup out the window. It's Sim's worst matchup, Electrico says.
Oh my goodness.
You think so? Folks say it's Kim, but I kind of don't believe it either. I could see this though.
I could see this. I could it's funny because it's like if people say Kim, and then it's like no, it's Rashid. I could see that whole like I could see that whole pipeline happening. I think it's that I would lean more toward Rashid, but
Yeah, I could see it's probably all the things that make the Kim matchup bad, plus
yeah,
the win button in level
right,
2.
exactly. Let's can Electrico turn that heat level up and bring the pain, or is yaeru gonna just go all around the world tonight? Ooh, nice crush.
Yeah. And this is where just Dhalsim is. Oh wow, big drop. Never mind, Dhalsim's comfy here.
Right. Oh, and Electrico's trying to cover the skies really well, snagging yaeru too. That yaeru's burnt out now.
Yeah, I feel like if we can get, or if Electrico can get a sense of what yaeru's patterns are, which seem random, but no one's completely random, right? And shut down the skies, then Dhalsim can do the same to Rashid, right? Dhalsim's a good rushdown character if you want him to be.
Definitely. Let's see if Electrico can show it to us. yaeru, though, very calculated. Gonna get punish countered right there. One too many mixers will do that to you.
Yeah, and yaeru's kind of, he's willing to go for that full screen, what is it, the slide.
Yeah.
But that's super unsafe. It's just, in the previous matches we've seen, he's been landing them, right? So I would look out for that, try to punish. I think that's a big source of, yeah, like right there, big source of damage on the table.
Definitely. Let's see. One more time, the combo into the level 3, that's yaeru's bread and butter tonight, okay? They don't drop their bread and butter.
I didn't even know Rashid had this level 3. I never see it.
I thought it wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
I played the cracked beta too. I mean, I didn't, but I didn't hear that. Bobby Fresh, have you ever heard of that?
Bobby, it's always us.
Legend. Bobby Fresh is in the building. What's going on? Also, did someone drop the sub? I saw a little bit of I saw a little notification there. If you dropped the sub, please click the share button so we know who dropped the sub, who gifted the sub, who did anything, because we want to properly thank you. Please click that share button. Otherwise, Twitch won't show it to us.
Oh, interesting, G-Rev. Yeah. Yeah, Dhalsim can't be comfy in that situation. yaeru can just kind of break dance on Dhalsim.
For sure.
He's so good at, yeah.
Wow! A little bit of a scoop right there after the teleport. And now covering the sky really well and just backed.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to switch a little bit to rushdown sim because yaeru's just proving impossible to zone.
There we go. Nice punish counter there on the slide, but whoa!
Can't believe that reach.
I can't believe either.
Here comes the big meatball.
Oh! I think Electrico's. Whoa!
Okay.
No way! Is that how you stop the level 2? You just DI them?
Yeah, we got mozzarella sticks, we got spaghetti, we got meatballs all over.
What? Bobby Fresh, can we get that in writing? What happened? WTH just happened. Rashid couldn't believe it at the end of that round. Ironic, Rashid was stunned.
I'm stunned. I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I'm just watching at this point. Again, I need some Swan Lake on this too.
Seriously,
maybe
yeah. No one wants to stay in the corner. Whoa.
I mean, it's quite beautiful, this interpretive dance.
Whoa, yaeru finds a little gap for a throw.
Oh, what's happening? Oh,
Makes
wow.
their kick save. I think Electrico wanted that DI a little too hard. Maybe they would have been better off punish countering with the throw like they did before. Either way, yaeru with 2 games. Now they're 1 game away from grand finals winner's side.
Yeah, here's, the test of what I was saying earlier. Can the adjustments happen?
grabbing the DI. All right, yeah, this
Wow,
is it.
that reaches. Yeah. It's so beautiful. They're just twirling over each other, side switching, little looping.
I would believe this was
Look at this.
choreographed. Like
It is. I mean, I don't know how to commentate this other than it's beautiful. This is Street Fighter 6.
one more time, yaeru showing that they could just go to the level 1 and just get invincible.
Wow, what a bold throw there.
And seriously, I think it's yaeru sort of making the adjustment before anything. They're being so proactive about their adjustment. All these moves and scenarios that we're calling out that can leave them in an unsafe, they're making them safe by getting a little riskier and a little more expensive, but it's working.
Yeah, and he's not guessing wrong at all on these wake-up reversals. That's really been the you know, watching yaeru across this handful of games. It's not that he's not doing risky stuff. It's that the risks are working out.
Yeah.
You know? And what can you say about that? It's either calculated or you're just a good gambler. The result is the same. So
Exactly. Oh, big slide again. We're getting level 2 on the other side. Oh my gosh, Electrico teleports past it. That's pretty slick counterplay. Oh no, they teleport
right, the
into
VSR.
it. They had to give back. A little scrambly, but man, yaeru on set point still, but Electrico is very close to giving us another game.
this is like the most calculated, just scramble game that I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, good timing for the knees to hit the
good
ground,
throw.
and look at that throw. Yeah.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like Street Fighter 5 Rashid blowing across the screen. He just doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
Nothing. There we go. Burns yaeru out, and now this is dangerous. The tornado is going to protect them, but the teleport in, the double teleport.
Oh, and he got whip punished by the tornado.
That's unreal.
Jesus.
Punish counter throw
What
for
a
yaeru,
game.
squeezed it again.
That's, you know, that's crazy. Well played.
There's no other word for it. That's crazy. That is crazy. yaeru, how did you find the space and time and to squeeze that grab it? How? How? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. GG's and super well played. Congratulations to yaeru, who's advancing up into grand finals on winner's side. I don't know if they've been in grand finals on winner's side ever in Bato City yet. I believe they may have had a top 2 finish, but they're in search of their first key to Bato City. They're looking very hot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tall order, I think, to take 6 off of yaeru at this point. So, not that our crew can't do it, but he's looking pretty strong.
Very strong. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. Now, yaeru and Electrico both guaranteed top 3. That means they're both guaranteed a humble prize. So while you legends are waiting, please go and peruse the slideshow for a prize you may be interested in. Let us know later on. We'll collect after the results are in. But yaeru and Electrico both guaranteed top 3. yaeru and Electrico also both maybe need to check in to Start GG and report that score. So take this time to make the bracket right. And elsewhere around the horn, it looks like Chica was able to get a 2-1 victory. A very heated. That's a slugfest right there. That full distance going set between Chica and Samael. Chica's going to be advancing into top 4, so Chica now has a chance to enter top 3. But they're going to have to go to do it. They're going to have to play against either Tringy or Chillmonger. So that score, it looks like, is being reported right this moment. Let's see who's going to assemble on up to join them in top 4. And A-Humps. A-Humps, did you not hit the share button? Was it you that dropped the sub, A-Humps? Because I see you with a baby Bato pop now. Humps, was that you that dropped the sub? Tell the truth, A-Humps. Was it you? It's not going to get past Bato. I got to give you a big old thank you, okay? Let me know. Let me know, was that you? No, it's not a bad. It's not a bad. There's no my fault. There's no my fault. I just wanted to know, because I just wanted to say a big thank you and a big shout out to the legend A-Humps. A-Humps, thank you so much. Don't ever say my fault. Don't ever say my fault. I just want to just know that Bato is always watching. I'm watching, chat, okay? I'm the king of glancing. I'm the king of glancing, okay? You guys know from my sets in the open lobby, I'm always glancing. Thank you so much to A-Humps for dropping the 10 months with Prime. Thank you so much, Humps. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. The noticer. That's right. Okay, senpais beware. I notice you. Okay. And oh, yeah.
Straight jorking the
He will
peanuts.
find you and he will thank you.
Believe in victory.
What?
Oh my goodness. Well, looking at it, it looks like Byronic, Chillmonger, and another distance going set. They got a 2-1 victory over Tringy. So we got 2-1. Chillmonger is going to be assembling on up to play Chica Percebe in their first Bato City. So this is time to see who's going to be top 4 and who's going to be top 3. Chica versus Chillmonger, and Byronic, we can't escape alliteration tonight. We've had we had Beely and Bally. Now we got Chica and Chillmonger.
I mean, you know, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The Billy and Bally thing, though, that's ADHD nightmare fuel. Getting that straight, okay?
It's madness. It is madness. Let's see. Let's get these invites out. Let's see. Who are we looking for? Let me get this invite out to Chica one more time. Chica, got you. yaeru, get the heck off of the boy.
Born to Billy, forced to Bally.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
That's what I.
Let's see. There we go. All right. Invite set to Chica, and let me make sure that this is first to 2 as well. Room settings. This will actually get yaeru off the cabinet. yaeru, come on, show a little decorum here. You're in grand finals, winner side. You can't hog the slots. Let's see. Got Chica invited, and now who are we looking for?
He just wants his opponent. Bring me my opponent.
Bring me my opponent.
I'm ready to go.
Chillmonger. Here we are. Let's invite. All right. The invites are sent, and now it's time for Legend semifinals in Bato City. As soon as these beasts assemble on up, looks like we are waiting for both of them. Elbow, is there no one else? yaeru, and yaeru actually, it's not just pairing their sticker in game chat with that quote. Is there no one else? It's just Anya from Spy Family. Is there no one else? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Jack, Legends, loudest mute. That's right. We will find you. Oh man. Snackafork, you were at Texas Showdown? Were you there too, Zix? Wait, what happened at... There was a Marisa event at Texas Showdown? How did it go? How did it go, Sacker Fork? This. Get this. A Marisa only event. Wait, how deep was this bracket? I need to know. How many Marisas strong were you? How? Single elimination, I got taken out right away. Dang. That is pretty awesome, though. Wow.
Was it just Marisa?
Yeah, it was all How many Marisas were there? Do you know?
I mean, was this the only one character event, and it was just Marisa for some reason?
Oh, yes, yeah. It was only Marisa character event?
It was Kim's. Yeah, the southeast is pretty much Kim City. At 404, you either play DJ or Kim.
Yeah, I know that. I know that just from your streams or the streams.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't like Shotos over here.
No Shotos allowed.
We got like one Ken player. Otherwise, we all play the weirdos.
Does everyone just egg that person, give them swirlies, and just put I don't know, put a firecracker in their lunchbox? I'm trying to think paint a mural, paint a mural on a precipice face, so that way when they're on their commute home, they think they're going through a tunnel and they're really just careening into something set up by Wile E. Coyote, but.
You know, the player I'm referring to, his name's Archway. He showed up to the local this weekend. He had a hat, black hat, 3 words, world's worst Shoto.
Oh, that's awesome. World's worst Shoto.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. I don't play a Shoutout, I'd wear it.
That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I could see Bato would be into wearing that too. That's style points. That kind of endears you too. Like if you're the only Shoutout in your local scene, you got to pull out some style points. We need some flavor, and I think that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, and he's just a poor Ken, right? It's not like he's playing top tier Ryu or anything.
See, Chica's doing really well. Got back online and now bringing the issue to Chillmonger, but Chillmonger's staying chill. Okay, has the DI reaction in that pinwheel after the fact.
And we got a burnout scenario. Manage your meter here. Now we're both burned out.
Two burnouts. Ironic, I say it time and time again. This is where my high school alumni hang out. Big stuff. Chica is going to be the one buying chicken nuggets for the rest of the class. That anti-air is really locked down. Good play by Chica.
Yeah, we've got like a classic almost Guile zoning game here.
Seriously, that bread and butter, I like it. This one combo we got. Keep going back to the well. It's working, Chica.
Yeah, I think this is the game plan too against Juri. She really struggles against this kind of zoning. So if you can become, you know, a cross between Maya and Guile here, I feel like Juri might have a hard time dealing with that.
Definitely.
Ooh, unfortunate whiff.
Everybody wanted to scramble to pick something up from that, but back to mid-screen now doing this dance. So, Chillmonger just stopping on a dime and landing a little far away, but we got the quick level 3 combo from Chica.
Yeah. And a nice little confirm there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the pressure up.
Right.
Burn them out.
More time. Chillmonger just sort of landing in front of them, but they're caught. The mini SAR is here too. Ah! Anti-air.
Yeah, these are automatic.
Yeah.
That's Mile. Is that iconic player? That was a tenuous one.
It's just about worthy of a paper crumple, ironic.
It's not quite there. I need to workshop it a little bit.
Get this scorecard. 1 right now for Chica. Chica is driving. She needs one more game to assemble on up in the top 3. Works in the tempo right now.
Yeah. It's just fireball zoning game here. I think it's an effective strategy. Not what I expected out of this matchup, but it makes sense in retrospect.
Seriously, and Chillmonger's trying to find a way to close the distance outside of just kind of like jumping in. You got to be a little patient and...
Yeah, maybe a dive kick or two.
Yeah, mix up the timing. Nice scoop, okay. And the chase down, wanting to get up close and personal again.
Yeah, I think that was the opportunity for Chillmonger to kind of go in.
Yeah.
Once you're in, you don't want to give up that space.
Yeah, as soon as you kind of take your foot off the gas, give them the breathing room they need. It's just right back where you started. And Chica really making it work. I mean, there's a lot of health off the top. Cross up though. Chillmonger kind of giving Chica a taste of their own medicine with that cross up.
Yep. Yeah, it's just, those anti-airs are automatic. Oh, cross cut. I like it.
That's a really slick cross-cutting pinwheel, but the DI reaction, and now Chica doesn't need to do, won't need to worry about doing the level 3 after the punish counter. Anything will do right here. That's going to be Chica advancing on up into top 3 tonight in Bato City. So congratulations, Chica. You have earned yourself. You have earned yourself a set with Electrico after the fact. So let's just take a moment. Whoa. Chillmonger, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? It was just a first to 2, Legend. Just a first to 2.
Running it back already.
Running it back already. Chillmonger, I'm gonna give you the kick. There we go. Congratulations. That was the two for Chica. Chica entitled to a little bit of a break, but we're gonna get Chica up on here next. Chica is running the gauntlet right now. Versus, they're going to be playing Electrico now, and Chica with that, they won the most volatile set in the whole bracket, ironic. That was our last first to 2, and our last decider for who's going to assemble on up to top 3 in Bato City. Okay, who's gonna be moving on
Yeah.
up? So let us commence. Let us see who's gonna now it's just time to pick a little order on who's going home with these humble prizes. But again, Chica, you need to check in on Start GG and report your score. So please, legends, let me see.
Yeah, not to beat a dead horse, but I'm sort of responding to the chat here. Yeah, I feel like it was a strong game plan to zone out Juri like that, because it wasn't just that, you know, Chillmonger's jumping, right? But Chica was making him jump, right?
Right.
Because there wasn't a clear way around those fans,
Yeah.
right?
It was really well played and managed by Chica, because yeah, she controlled the space. She covered really well on what Chillmonger's sort of ideal way in, ideal road in. You know, that opening thread that Tanjiro would smell. It was right there down the middle. But those fans kind of mixed everything up, and so Chillmonger was sort of building the matchup knowledge in real time. You know, I think Chillmonger played really well trying to find the way. And again, that's what we're talking about in this this first to 2. You know, who's to say if it was a first to 3, Chillmonger was finding ways to get in and close the distance, and this experience is going to pay off in the future. Again, big shout out to Chillmonger. GG is super well played,
for
and
sure.
Chillmonger did really, like you said. I think when they got in, just I think to recognize in the future, you don't want to just give up all that space that you just worked so hard to win. You know, you really want to capitalize.
Yeah.
So
Especially because it puts you right back at that kind of point where you're trying to get in again, right?
exactly.
And this is, you know, the thing is, it's like, what can you do? This is one of Juri's big weaknesses, right? It's why she's so weak to like Guile. It's one of the things that I think is really keeping her from being at the topmost tier, right? It's just she doesn't have a clear way around fireballs. So if you turn Mai into Guile and just force, you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna jump, right? And have those anti-airs as automatic. It becomes very difficult, and you've got to like find another way in.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that sort of that chameleon adaptation. You know, that bring out another character's archetype and play like that. Really good game plan from Chica. Good idea. Now we'll see how Chica deals with a little bit of a zoning turn to the nth degree right here when we get Electrico up on the board. Now Electrico and Chica have not met yet in bracket tonight, and so this will be the decider to see who's traveling upstairs to play with yaeru. So again, we got that invite out to Chica, but I think Chica and Chillmonger need to report their scores. So please report those scores on Start GG and then assemble on up. Chica, we need you here for the Legends Finals, top 3, please. And Humps is full Aki mode. Shout out to Humps. Corrigan, how the heck are you? Corrigan, what's going on? Good to see you, Legend. What is going on? Corrigan, when are we going to see you in bracket? We need you in Bato City, Corrigan. Where the heck have you been? Thanks for coming through tonight. And again, just shout out to everybody. You know, we got Elbow, we got Snackerfork, we got Mute. Everybody's in here cooking up. We row rock. Thank you again so much for dropping the follow tonight, hanging out with us. I know you're a Chica fan. It would appear so. Shout out to you. Do you play any Street Fighter? Let us know, Rock. We want to know. We want to know. And again, a big shout out to everybody, and a big shout out. There we go. Chica got the score reported. Chillmonger got the score reported. One more time. Congrats to Chillmonger on that top 4 tonight. Congrats to Chica on top 3. And now here we go. Chica versus Electrico. Let's assemble on up. Hey, Legends are incoming. There we go. I knew it. I could smell they were on their way to the room. Just had to get the score straightened out. So here we go. We got Chica in the building, and now this one is first to 3, Legends. This one is first to 3. It's going to be Chica versus Electrico to see who's going upstairs.
Yeah, it's been a theme of the night, for me at least, that we're seeing just a lot of matchups that I don't see very often, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm as surprised as anyone else how these are going.
Yeah.
Just in terms of the strategies.
That's the beautiful thing about Bato City, baby. We're seeing all these cool, we're getting to learn all these cool interactions, all these different, where else can we find this intense Street Fighter with such variety?
Yeah, that the Dhalsim versus Rashid, I think, should be studied for science. we've got some great material there.
Forever preserved. Yeah, we need that in the MoMA.
Yeah, we really need
somewhere.
to understand what was happening.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll need Chica to assemble on for our Legends finals. Yeah, Snack and Forks. I have no idea, and that's it. Nobody's got any spoilers. We're just ready to watch. Here we go. Oh, we're icing
not.
us.
Get back in here.
Yeah, come on. Don't tease us like that, all right? Please. The many streets and back alleys of Bato City hold a variety of mysteries and competitors. Elbow, thank you so much for the highlight caps. Let's see. Let's let the storytellers here, Electrico and Chica, let us know. Let us know.
Future is yet unwritten.
I am like dangerously close to running out of these. Well, I gotta let it rip. You know,
I gotta send you a new notebook or something.
Can someone send me a new notebook, please? Yeah, that is like my stream. You know how streamers have like wish lists and stuff? Mine is just gonna be like notebooks, just as much loose leaf as people can send Bato. Loose leaf and Misho food. That's what I'm gonna have my wish list be. I should make that.
If only they were the same.
Yeah. Hey, you're onto something there, Ron. I'll get back to that.
Can we feed animals paper?
Sneaks in the throw.
Yep.
Chica went for the
Sneaky,
parry.
sneaky.
Yeah, that was really sneaky.
Priest can't stand it.
Eminent sees the vision. It's a lot of fiber.
Yeah.
But now we're kind of seeing like a flip-flop now. Chica's trying to find a way in. They're going for a lot of jumpa on Dhalsim, and Electrico's covering
You're
really
right.
well.
Yeah, I don't know what my specific route is, but like I was saying earlier, this is kind of level 1 of what Dhalsim makes you think you can do, which is jump at him.
Right.
But you kind of got to play a full screen with punishing game, right? And that's counterintuitive. You really got to practice that.
Right.
I like the idea of the fan versus the limbs. That might be a way to adjust here.
New aspects are being revealed as we're going, and we also saw, I think, Dhalsim kind of low profiling the drive impact right there with their slide. Did you see that, Byronic?
That was a weird interaction.
Yeah, that let's send that to Metro City's funniest home videos. That was kind of weird.
Low profile the second fan hit.
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Yeah. What?
That should be punishable. Yeah.
Oh, the stun right here. Electrico doesn't go for the KO.
I think he's feeling confident that there
There
just
it
get
is.
that little bit and save the meter.
Nice job.
Sim's the anti-Street Fighter 6, okay, Minute Prof?
Anti-all.
Oh, you want to play the game? Here's some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. Gosh, like, seriously, Chica trying to find a way in again. The jump is covered. It's like, how do we find the way over? Bends it all for that mini Asar. The fans did their job, but now Electrico just has all this license to DI.
He sees the DI sign, steel signs on.
For this. Chica's back online though. Oh, the low, very nicely done. That's game 2 going Electrico's way.
Yeah. It's tough to adjust to Dhalsim on the fly.
Yeah.
I feel for you. He's a matchup you have to consciously study.
There's no flow charting or autopiloting going on. You need to come in premeditated. We need that game plan, the counterplay ready.
And the key really is with punishing limbs. And that's at this level, that's, you know, that's a tall order.
Definitely. Really, really harsh. And I'll say that Chica may be able to get away from that if they could just close the distance, get Electrico a little uncomfortable, and see if the Electrico goes for like DI or something. Then you counter it with like, I mean, you have super meter available even when you're burnt out. Try and find a way. Just always be churning that butter. But again, it may be hard to just do in the moment right here.
Yeah. And Electro too, he's responding to my suggested adjustment, so he's preempting even me. The fans aren't hitting anymore because he's just low profiling them every time.
He got Electrico really got ahead of that one, and now it's just a zoning masterclass. This is set point for Electrico. Impact one more time, and that's the thing. The mental stack is so high because you're trying it's so difficult right now. You're trying to find a way in on this Dhalsim. Oh man, Electrico's covering really well. Chica burns themselves out now too. This is dangerous.
And the throw.
The burnouts here. We've seen Chica thrive like this. What I would like to see from Chica, like right there when that teleport happens, Byronic, maybe they throw out the level 1.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about it, but that's got to be a strong tool against Dhalsim.
Yeah, it covers
because
the
it hits
teleport.
above and beyond. Yeah. You don't have to think about it. It just you see air Dhalsim, you hit it.
Exactly. Electrico is going to take that one, making Dhalsim work for them. GG's and super well played. Congratulations to Electrico for advancing on up for their run back with yaeru, and a big congrats as well to Chica here in their first Bato City top 3. They're going home with a prize tonight, legends. Okay, so big shout out to Chica. Chica's going home with a prize tonight, and so are Electrico and yaeru, who are about to assemble on up. Let me just tell them 1 sec before we start, please. And we'll get this prediction set and everything and just talk about it, and again, we'll just give a big shout out as well. Congrats to Electrico. Like you said, Byronic covered really well, covered the whole space really well, and then start low profiling the fans. So there's like, try and find the counterplay. Made it was already a tall ask, an even more difficult order. Congratulations to Electrico. They really earned this spot, searching for a win with their Dhalsim, and a big shout out to Chica. I think played really well, and was finding their way through the rest of the bracket. And I think this matchup is one that just takes, like you said, a little bit more of a focus. Like, you really need to dedicate to this one specifically and find ways that work for you. And I think maybe we're onto something, Byronic. I think that level 1 could really be special in this matchup. Yeah,
I didn't think of it because, you know, Dhalsim was mental stacking me as a commentator, right? But I think that is a good idea. And didn't you say this was Chica's first Bato City?
First ever Bato City, yes.
Yeah, I mean, a top 3 finish on your first run, that's nothing to slouch at. So, you know, number 1, congratulations.
Definitely.
Number 2, make sure you save that replay, because I think that's a gold mine in terms of learning the matchup. Just kind of analyzing micro situations and seeing how you could have gotten in or punished a limb. And then next time you'll have those answers.
Exactly. Take this one for data, Chico. Okay, congratulations again on an awesome run. Let's start this prediction real quick, Byronic, and let's see. We're just gonna call the we're gonna just call this prediction. Shout out to Trans Legends. That's all we're gonna say. Shout out to Trans Legends. And the options. We're gonna be I'm trying to think of a play for Electrico. We got the yaeru. We got the
yaeru.
yaeru, and we got the Bosco Sticko. I'm trying, guys. What are we thinking for Electrico? Anybody got some vibes? Otherwise, we're just going for mozzarella sticks.
We're going, let's do some stretchy motts.
Stretchy motts. I like it. I'm doing that verbatim. Stretchy motts. All right. yaeru versus stretchy motts. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Everybody feel free. Please risk those channel points. Wager them. You know, get some more channel points accumulated and put into the Uggy Me Show, the Uggy Me Show crowd fund. Please. And everybody, please show love. Oh, shout out Camaro. Camaro says the Byronic one. Camaro, the Camaro-ly one. What's going on, Camaro? Byronic, what movie is that from? While people are getting their predictions in, what movie is that from? I think it's from the Josie and the Pussy. I think it's from the Josie and the Pussycats movie. But there's
I haven't seen that in a long time.
There's one, I don't know if it's that movie for sure, but they're showing like a clip of like the Beatles, and it's like the True Hollywood Story or like Behind the Music or something, and they're like oh, like Paul, the dreamy one, like, you know, this one, they had something for every Beatle, and then they're like, and Ringo, the Ringo-y one.
The Ringo, yeah.
I can't remember what movie that's from. Anyone in chat, can you?
Yeah, what movie? Yeah.
Is that from the Josie and the Pussycats movie, or am I telling tales out of school? You let me know in chat.
The Ringo-y one.
The Ringo-y one. Where is that from?
know,
Where is that from?
I always say, you know, life really begins when you realize that George was the best Beatle.
There you go. Mic drop. Mic drop. There we go. That's all you need to know. The Rock said, because. Ironic. There we go. We're not going to spoon feed it to anyone, but I think just say we second the motion, and you know, everybody has some learning to do. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you already know. See, it's not everybody. I shouldn't have said that. Everybody in Bato City is a knower. Everybody in Bato City is a knower. There we go. So let me give the grand finalists the go ahead, and we'll hop on over. Yeah, let me fix the score real quick. Go. Grand finals, all right. This is the run back of winners finals. It's yaeru and electrico. yaeru did send electrico downstairs, so electrico wants last licks. They're gonna have to take 6 games off of yaeru, though.
Yeah. I can't remember what was the box score last time they met.
In the winners finals, it was a 3.
Yeah, wasn't it 2-1?
It was the 3.
Or no,
it was a
3-1?
3-0 for yaeru. The 3-piece chicken selects came out.
That's right. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to see some strong adjustments.
Definitely. Like you said, though, Byronic, they have a shot. They can do it once. If they could do it once, they can kind of ride that momentum into the second set. So this is the hard part. This is the hard part. We need to take we need to get reset first.
Yeah, the flip side too is that yaeru doesn't have anything to lose by collecting data on the other end, right? I see that all the time with, like, you know, the strongest player in bracket gets a quick 3-0 or 0-3 rather, and then you know, dominates the reset, right? And that's a scary thing too.
Definitely. So this is nothing to sort of just rest, not something to rest on your laurels here. Just be careful. We got a lot of trades. Electrico with the health lead. Yeah, we're seeing everybody's a little excited here in grand finals. It's grand finals in Bato City, baby. All right, everybody get energized. Chat, how we feeling?
We're interpretive dancing again.
We are.
I love it.
We're tangoing all across the screen. Wow, but the yaeru is chasing this one down. And this is, I think, a bad habit of electricals. They kind of go back to the well on DI when they win the corner immediately, and a lot of times their opponent's instinct can kind of be to panic and jump out. So if you can catch that panic with a little more composure, just anti-air them, you might be better off. It's the DI chippa.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy right there. We were really close.
Yeah. That was a heads-up play.
Don't be shy about throwing DI there, Electrico. I like it.
Oh, that's a good option.
What?
That's a good option. Yeah.
Whoa, that is a sick play coming out from Electrico right there. Challenging there with the level 2. You can't hang time on me. Punish counter with the DI again.
Yeah, I feel like as long as Electrico has level 2, he needs to show that, yeah, I'm going to snipe you out of the sky.
Big stuff. Look at this. Drops the combo, though. That means Electrico still has a prayer.
I love that. Is that a stun? Oh, it's so close.
So close now. They need to find a way. They do go for throw, but it's not enough to kill.
Oh, wow. Oh.
What? What?
We take those.
Oh my gosh. Well, Electrico, this is how you start the comeback.
Yeah, there's a handful of really Good adjustments there. Like at the end, the teleport backwards to bait the wake up reversal. I think that's going to be a really strong option against yaeru.
Absolutely, absolutely. And whoa, we just got the raid from Team GoGo Esports. Let me give the shout out to GoGo. What's going on, Team GoGo? Thanks so much for joining us. What were y'all up to tonight? You're just in time for grand finals at Bato City, baby.
Yeah, I was going to say welcome to grand finals, y'all. We have this classic matchup. Dhalsim versus Rashid. You've seen it a million times.
DI step by the throw.
Oh, good reaction.
Unbelievable, and that's so crucial, Byronic. If you can learn to slow the drive impact down with jabs, and then you know you got that DI back in the back pocket. Great stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if the what is the back medium punch would be catching some of these as well. I haven't seen that anti-air out of Electrico very often, I don't think. Yeah, that the tornado keeps whiffing there. I wonder what that is supposed to be.
Can yaeru kind of put it together and show us what they're talking about? But multi-hitting.
Yeah, again, Yairu's just so good at these, you know, just choosing when to go for these risky options, and they no longer become risky because they just work, you know?
Yeah. Stuff. All right, we're at the final round now. This is pivotal.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of the reset potential in a nutshell. If Electrico can go up 2 games, that really means a lot. But if it becomes a slugfest here, I don't know. 6 games is a tall order in this matchup.
Call it out, the spinning mixer right there. That was a pretty nuts hero call from yaeru. What a way to check the teleport.
Yeah, that's a good option. Keep him in the corner. I would have done it again.
Yeah.
What is that? The back heavy? I don't know Dhalsim's moves. The other anti-air. The long one. The mozzarella stick anti-air.
I don't know the input myself. We're going to have Electrico tell us after the fact, but yaeru...
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Nobody does.
How did Rashid jump over that meatball?
Oh, I wonder if he's going low. Oh, okay.
This is dangerous. Drive impact, Electrico's favorite button. It's never let them down. It's our best friend tonight. Wow. Yep. That is crucial. Electrico is 1 game away from the reset now.
We asked for adjustments and we're getting them. I think now yaeru's got to mix things up a little bit.
That's right.
Throw Loop City. That's Street Fighter 6, baby.
That's Street Fighter 6, baby. Inside, talk about it. Drive impact incoming.
Oh, wow. What an interaction there. Yeah, that's the thing. I would spam that button. Spam that button. He's going to jump out. Just spam it.
Keep going back to the well. Let it rock. Teleporting in to close the distance. Mix it in the rushdown. Oh, throw with his punish.
Again. Yeah, he's so good at sniping those. You got to watch your feet.
Level 1 cash out. Served yaeru really well. Almost more than the Yasar.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Yasar.
Wow. Almost a frame perfect reaction right there from yaeru.
Yeah, throw Loop City. It's always 2 throws and then a strike. I would just keep throwing. We've seen it in Capcom Cup, right? That's high level. Just throw. Never don't throw.
Just throw. That is it. And that's the thing. I think Electrico's leaving a lot of food on the table here with the DP punishes. They need to really just start destroying yaeru after that.
That's the thing. Like, Dhalsim's punishes are so situational.
Yeah.
Especially off of lights. All right, so now we've got 2-1. Is that right?
Correct. 2-1. 2-1 incoming to the scorecard.
Yeah, all my Dhalsim playing friends complain that he really doesn't have a strong follow-up from lights without DRC.
Super.
And that's pretty unique to Dhalsim, and that's kind of expensive for what everybody gets for free. I bet that was supposed to be a drive reversal.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah. See, it's like, what do you do to maximize that?
Oh, good coverage right there by yaeru. Says, don't teleport in on me.
Yeah, I like.
Away.
I like that back teleport. Yeah, get your meter back.
The throw is not going to be enough to KO. Electro needs to be really careful, though.
Yeah, this is still... Yeah, I think...
Overextended, no pun intended.
That's the thing. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a pun that I enjoy. And that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, the thread is that yaeru is doing risky stuff, he's just not missing, right? So I think you got to lay back and react to some of that a little bit at this point, or else he's just going to steamroll you with kind of calculated randomness.
Definitely. There you go. Nice. Picking their spots here. Electrico is able to get good damage. Take it easy. Let's see. They're incoming. Again, we got the ballet is, you know, starting to take form.
Yeah, we're back to dancing, baby.
That's right.
It's Byronica disco time.
Oh, we got a handshake. We're going all around the world. What's happening? We're swapping places. This is no teleports into the mixer. No. Please let it rock.
I think it's gonna hit. Oh, but it keeps going.
But I think yaeru maybe caught ball watching. Looks up at the sky, and now Electrico is on reset point.
He was mesmerized by that spicy meatball in the sky.
This is really head-to-head now.
Pivotal round.
Yeah.
This is the promise of a reset or the promise of a slog.
Oh, poor Electrico didn't know what to do there with their opponent airborne, but again, needs to just start respecting the DP.
That's got to be a cash out here. Oh, I guess you can't cash out from there.
Electrico gonna let that linger, but it's too slow.
And that punish counter, I didn't expect that either.
Wow.
We're learning out here.
We're learning. We're putting the pieces together for when we're gonna pick up Dhalsim.
Ain't gonna be me.
Oh my gosh. So now we are at 2-2 in Bato City Grand Finals. yaeru could win it here, or Electrico could reset the bracket.
Yeah. I feel like Electrico's got to have a short memory in these rounds.
That's right. Get back to where we started. Don't get that beat panic.
Yeah, if it starts creeping in your mind, oh god, I gotta play at least 4 more of these, right? Then you're not focusing on the game at hand, and that's the danger here. Definitely. And that's where yaeru will really just kind of play his game.
Right. Yeah. They're burnt out. Just get these chips off. Oh, nice action. Nice.
Ooh.
Well done by yaeru. Got that super out. Just the level 1 is thrown and makes Electrico pay.
The word that keeps coming to mind is snipe. I just feel like we're seeing a lot of sniping.
Sniping for sure. See?
Oh, that throw whiffed.
Unfortunate, that's a meal for yaeru. Good throw tech. Electrico is stemming the bleeding as much as they can. Oh, the eagle spike.
He just doesn't miss with those eagle spikes.
This is last legs for Electrico.
This is looking like a tall order. Okay, that works. Uh-oh.
Throw. All right, Electrico's here. Can't deny that we're here. Blocking really well. Need to play this really defensively.
I wonder if Dhalsim can drive rush in after that. He's got to be. I feel like everyone can.
They must.
Oh.
Punish it! Oh! We're really close.
Yeah, this is tense. And beautiful. Beautiful. Uh-oh.
It's a whiff. Can you hit? Yes! Electrico! Whoa! Electrico brings us to the final round!
That's MSF Pre-reset MSF, is that a thing?
Pre-reset, I think it's a thing. Look at that. And the DI lands this time. Electrico's just going straight to level 3. He says, let me use some of this meter. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah. Do the damage. Take the meter.
That's right.
Yeah.
Another
Yaeru plays
burn.
right into it and burns himself out.
Right, Electrico's got to be careful. They want this DI so bad. You can't get tunnel vision.
Yeah. You gotta punish the attempt to avoid the DI a little bit.
Nice throw. And the low after the fact is just really,
cover
really
the
smooth.
skies. Cover the skies.
Oh, yaeru will do that.
Yeah, he'll
Certainly.
do it.
There it is. The punish counter throw. It's a reset in Bato City.
a
Are you
reset.
kidding me? Electrico pulled it
that.
off. What the heck? Electrico with one of the most clutch rounds we ever seen in the grand finals to extend the set. Taylor, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was very nice composure.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And yaeru's going to take a little breather here. Let's take a moment here. The reset is on the cards. That's an unbelievable 3-2 victory for Electrico right now. We're going to have to freshen this up. Germ, how the heck are you? We got more Street Fighter, baby.
Remind me, has Electrico gotten a key yet?
They have a dog's age ago, a month of Sundays ago, and their original main was Chun-Li, and their Chun-Li since has reached Diamond.
I see.
And so they've been learning Dhalsim over the past couple months. We've seen them in Bato City with Dhalsim. So, so they've never won with Dhalsim. This is the furthest they've gotten, and it's pretty special right now. Yaeru as well.
Yeah.
This is for them. This will be their first key period. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the first key versus the spare key.
The spare key. That's right. This scorecard ready, Legends. Legends, can we get some MSF in chat? Please. Get some MSF in chat. Let's make this one count. Let's make this a Gumby to remember, as a friend of mine would say. Here we go. Byronic's got it right on cue. Shout out to Byronic0 here on commentary. It is reset time, as the Kimberly Mains would say. It's time to say it. yaeru. Byronic, you may have hinted at it before. What about taking all this for data? What about all this? Yeah. What about taking that set for data and then coming back with a vengeance? It's 7 golden letters in about a 20 count from yaeru.
Yeah, it's a scary thing, and I see it happen all the time. The key is that Electrico again stay composed here.
Yeah. Has the DI reaction. Nicely done by Electrico. And DP's well placed by yaeru. yaeru just not relent with their reversal option.
Yeah. I mean, it's also yaeru who's not really phased here. He's just playing his game.
yaeru
and forcing the opponent to adjust to it.
They're not. That's it. They're not. Like seriously, they're not compromising. They're not compromising on their game plan. That's really impressive. yaeru knows their key to victory. Oh, you don't see the person who DPs get the punish counter after the fact. But Electrico able to stem the bleeding, pull around back. Now who's gonna take the true lead in this grand finals?
I'm just, I can't stop thinking about these eagle spikes just not missing.
Yeah.
And I say that the first blocked one of the whole set.
Gosh, Electrico is putting the pieces together. We got nothing but time now in grand finals. Oh, the multi-hits.
Break. Yeah. Ooh, what's gonna happen here? Yeah. It's a great option.
Yeah, it's
and yaeru's gonna have to go low if he wants to beat that, or just or just take the damage. That's also a possibility if you can afford to.
Playing with house money a little bit here. Yeah, you got something to work with.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Out. Big punish counter throw now.
I wonder.
Oh!
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Interesting.
No, projectile invincible. That's a crazy play from Electrico. Byronic, what?
Yeah. And that's got to be the game plan here. Just like react to unsafe stuff or make it unsafe. That's the thing. Like I keep saying it, but yaeru's doing risky maneuvers. It's just they're so tricky that they're just working out, so they don't seem risky.
Exactly. And even with another trick there, Electrico. Let me give you that on the board. My goodness. the level 1 to beat level 1, all right? Projectiles on non-projectile invincible supers. It's such a good call out too by Ronnie, because yaeru was just gonna get chipped anyway, and I mean, in the best case scenario, they're hit, but it was a really impressive checkmate scenario coming out from Electrico.
Yeah. And then just responding appropriately to the whiffs. Yeah, again.
So nice, we'll show it twice. Electrico going back to the well on that super.
With that spicy meatball.
That's right. The yaeru find a new way in. We need the foothold.
That's okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like something has shifted here. That now it sort of looks like yaeru who's you know, I don't want to say flailing, right? Because that's the play style here, right? But
Yes.
it's looking more random than it was before because Electrico's kind of adjusted his defense a little bit.
Right. Maybe trying to find that one tweak they need to the game plan. Need to remember all the data. The DIs are still going to come. It's all about patience.
Yeah. And that's really what I think yaeru is trying to do, is just burn your patience, right?
Yeah. Both players kind of on their last legs.
Oh, he could have killed there.
Unfortunate.
That's gonna hit. That might be kill.
That's it.
Yeah. That's a good option. You gotta stop jumping when he's got level 2.
Electrico has pulled off the reset in incredible fashion, and now is 2 games up. Can yaeru bring this one back? We want to head to the final game.
Yeah, this is a pretty stunning turnaround.
Stunning is right. We're gonna get a little crush state now from yaeru. It's unbelievable. We need to get the Granblue announcer in here. Wow. Electro is really dropping something. It's not any combos. It's my jaw, but yaeru cannot count them out. We saw PKO to start off this reset. Can we get back to that?
Yeah, it's sort of like, you know, this is the benefit of those long sets, like we were talking about earlier. That you know, Electrico was forcing an adjustment from. I'm sorry, yaeru was forcing an adjustment from Electrico, and now it's happened, right? And I just haven't seen yet that switch on yaeru's part to kind of adjust to that, right? And I think whether he can or not will be the test of the rest of the set.
Absolutely. They report in behind. Again, it's commitment to the strings from Electrico, and they're not afraid to drop DI, but Eagle spiked at Mixer. I think yaeru's hit that more than any Rashid main on the planet.
No, it's I can't explain it.
Electrico just floating up top. They want to see what's going on upstairs when Rashid like teleports that, or just floats that high, excuse me, rides the clouds. Nice counter snag.
He wants to give that M symbol a high five.
Yeah, we want to get the dunk contest going on. We want to slap a sticker on it, blow out the cupcake. Well, let's see though. Can yaeru kind of climb back into this? They have the drive gauge advantage, and whenever Rashid.
Oh, is that gonna? I wasn't sure that was gonna connect or not. Nice conversion there.
Yeah, that takes the drive gauge, right? Yeah, Electrico. We just need Chippa.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Huge parry, come on.
Oh, I do know about that.
The drive rush is just checked with the lights after the fact. My goodness, Electrico's now on set point, tournament point.
I thought that would have been punishable.
I thought it was all, yeah. And that I think is where yaeru needs to just recognize like that there's no drive gauge. Just go for the DP.
It was a great start. Burnout. No meter to work with. Just chill and be reactive now.
That's right. Sliding. Whoa, that's a crazy slide over the slightly arced tornado. Yeah, and yaeru's look at that, burnt out and making the offense work for them. Not giving up. Level 1 conversion, make sure that Electrico stays in the corner and we're back online. And that's it. yaeru pulls the game back. Forget about that second round. I'm
Yeah, I was
getting-
wondering if just kind of Wake Up Level 2 would have done the job there, but he just had a little bit too much health.
There you go. Yaeru.
Electrico's still in a good position, but this could get out of hand if yaeru takes this one quickly.
Right. The way that the pendulum has swung on each of these on each of these games is just crazy. These sets are incredible. This is the grand finals to remember in Bato City. You guys certainly delivered.
This classic matchup.
This classic matchup, a tale as old as time. Rinsler Moon, thank you so much for dropping the follow. You're dripping with me. Show how you enjoying grand finals in Bato City, legend. Let's see, yaeru with a big lead right now. But again, the limbs are gonna work.
Yeah, how do you snipe that?
Yaeru's got the scope back out. Yaeru's doing a little sniping now, and I know, ironic, if you know anyone's Yaeru's biggest fan, it's Camaro. Camaro loves Yaeru, and we're all become huge fans of Yaeru again. With how hard they've been working in their playstyle, it's so fun to watch them beast here.
Yeah. And again, it's like you said, this kind of determination to play your game.
Yeah. Parried a little too long right there. It's a good set the table with the fireball, the spicy meatball.
Yeah, oh, I thought that was punishable as well. I mean, if I'm Electrico, I just walk back and do the spaghetti anti-air.
That's right. Oh!
Whatever it is.
Yeah, you gotta just let that rock.
Yeah.
Oop. All right, we're hop, skip, and a jump away. Yaeru is closing the distance.
Nice side switch, though.
They're shaving a lot of seconds off the clock too to kind of try and get back online, but now they're in the danger zone.
Oh, I thought he was gonna break that.
Me too. Oh my goodness.
Oh, an unfortunate drop.
That leaves.
Wow.
Let's Electrico get back into this one. It's tournament point for Electrico one more time. Can Yaeru give us a final game?
She's out of
Whoa!
there.
With punishing with the tornado on that stretchy limb. Now we're racking up some chips. Some whittling the damage away.
Yeah. This is pretty close, but oh,
Yeah.
that's a great back throw.
Definitely. Oh, a little crazy there with
Oh,
the
wow.
DIs.
Oh,
Oh,
but that's gonna drop. Make this count.
getting a little. That means Yaeru.
Oh
Oh,
my God! What?
level 2 kept in the pocket.
This is do or die.
All the meter is gone by Yaeru, but they got their favorite conversion right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Yaeru with the OD wins on their side. Say, if the level 2 can't do it, I will find a way. That means Yaeru has now come on in. 2-2 now in Bato City in the reset. We saw 5 games for our grand finals. We're going to see a full 10 with the reset.
True MSF.
True MSF is here, legends. True MSF.
And a good start for Yaeru. Yeah, I feel like Electrico, if I want to see an adjustment from him, it's just kind of, whoa, who won this one?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think Vegas had a line on that one, Byronic. That was too close for comfort. But Yaeru with certainly a huge health lead. This is a tall task now. Electrico needs to lick their wounds and come back in.
Yeah.
Ah! Punish
Yeah,
counter.
What I was gonna say is I want to see a little more reactiveness, I think.
Yeah.
And again, it's just you gotta make the unsafe stuff unsafe.
That's right. Look at this DP action incoming. Great coverage with the air fireball, but again, need to throw those limbs out maybe. Little airborne. Oh,
I don't know if that's gonna reach.
unfortunate there for Electrico. Just caught them airborne with the DI. Ooh. Get a little shifty here. Oh.
Oh, he was ready for that.
Electrico playing with house money on drive gauge, able to just block all of that, not really suffer too much.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, find that air to air,
wow.
but these
Yeah.
DPs are crazy. Ah,
Oh, that might be it. Well, not quite,
not quite.
but perilous situation. That's gonna. Oh, I'm
Not
always
gonna-
surprised.
Yes.
That's gonna be it.
That's it! yaeru has done it! They stomached the reset and another 2 games on top of it! And yaeru has found their way to claim the key to Bato City! GG's and super well played in an MSF-worthy grand finals and an MSF-worthy tournament. That was an unbelievably wild set. How do you get grand finals like that? Byronic! Dhalsim versus Rashid, the 2 heavyweights of Street Fighter 6, the poster boys coming toe to toe with each other. When you think the majors, you think of these 2 characters going toe to toe, and that's a yaeru.
Right.
Oh my gosh, able to put that one together. Congratulations to yaeru. yaeru, you got the key to Bato City on your keychain now. You're going home with it. GG's and super well played. You also get first pick at anything you want from the Bato City slideshow. Shout out to yaeru, winning their first key to Bato City. Everybody give it up for Electrico with some pretty clutch performances of themselves, extending that set and really setting the tone in that reset. Man, I felt lightheaded. I was just going so wild, ironic. I was really if you guys yell like that, you will feel it. You get a little woozy. My goodness,
Yeah.
my goodness.
And it was, like my old friend Martin Scorsese says, just pure cinema. Just like, what's gonna happen next? The drama, the everything.
The everything. We need to get the Bato. We need to get the dattebato cinema emote. I think that's
Yeah,
on the
let's see
table.
it.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it. I
Pure
promise
cinema.
you, legends. Pure cinema right there. Congratulations. Let me pay out the believers real quick. I know Camaro, one of the biggest believers. Let's pay these suckers out. Prediction time. yaeru. yaeru is going to be winning this one. And one more time, shout out to all the trans legends. yaeru completing the prediction here. Shout out to all the believers. Congratulations, legend. Let's get that. Let's get this versus Bato. Let's see. yaeru, are you in stream? Let's see. See if yaeru, as we know, yaeru now has the chance to play the versus Bato set if they so choose, and they also get to pick anything they want here from the prizes spreadsheet. Let's see. I'm gonna pop this command one more time. It's yaeru, it's Electrico, and it's Chica, all going home with the prize. Once again, GG, super well played to everyone coming through. yaeru, yaeru, if you can hear me, do you want to play this versus Bato set? Are you down to do a versus Bato? Are you down to do a versus Bato? Congratulations, legend.
Yeah, well played.
What super well done. We got this versus Bato incoming. If you would like to, yaeru, we could do the versus Bato. yaeru, I'm fact checking you. yaeru, they got the Anya face. They want to do it. Okay, they want to do it. Okay.
That seems like a yes.
That seems like a yes to me. So Byronic, I'm gonna turn this commentary over to you, and we'll do a little versus Bato set. Let's
spectate
see.
here.
Here we go. Let me get this score count ready. yaeru is about to beast now. We get a little face cam action too. Boom, boom. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Good luck. Have fun, legend.
Let's go.
Let me get a... There we go.
Okay, let's see how you handle Air yaeru, Bato.
I'm scared, Byronic. I'm very scared.
You better have those anti-airs on lock.
Here we go. I'm gonna... let's see. This will be the test. Oops. We had an error. There we go. Capcom.
Capcom, come on.
Once was educational. Don't ruin a beautiful moment like... Here we go, legends. A new warrior is entering. Let's assemble on up, beasts. And remember, we're going to Battle Hub NA7 after this. NA7 for all the games we can get right after the tourney. So let's do it, legend.
Yeah, I'll be back. I need to set up my setup here after this. But yeah, I'll be there.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, let's see this. Yeah, back online. Air yaeru in action. When in doubt, jab it out. Let's go.
When in doubt, jab it out. Oh,
Yeah,
the mixer's
that
there.
might have been punishable. Look at that. Out of the corner.
I'm burnt now.
Yeah, but let's see if you can keep him there.
I don't know.
He kept him close to the corner. Yeah, I wonder if twirly kicks will catch that.
I'm getting scared. I'm getting
Take
scared.
flight.
I'm getting scared, man.
I love it when yaeru just kind of whiffs that DP straight up to the sky, just like, yeah, I'll do it. You come get me.
That's right. Not afraid.
Good jump it. Yeah, I think those need to be drive rushed in. We got the cash out. Very close. Yeah. We've seen those wake up DPs all night. You're ready for it.
Oh my goodness. I had the benefit of watching. I had the benefit
That's
of
right.
watching.
Good jump in. Nice little. That is a nice little chunk of damage. Yeah, I think that's the option. Manon's got a good answer to that.
There we go. Oh, he got the overhead.
Nice-
is something
Nice
crazy.
overhead.
Oh. Ah. Yeah,
Yeah,
as they're coming down, yeah, go for that that OD kick. Yeah.
Yep, that's got to be a good option.
Hey, good stuff. yaeru game 1 is in the books. But yaeru playing a heck of a match right now.
Yeah,
Here we go.
he
Here we go.
forces you to play his game.
Oh, they want me to walk. They want me to chase. Oh.
Isn't it kind of like semi-tilting when Rashid just puts up his fingers like, yeah, come here, come on, come on.
Oh. Here we go. We're getting crazy now.
Yeah. This is Zoner Rashid, something I've never seen before.
We never seen it. Oh, I let it rock a little too early.
Yeah. Let's see some funny button action.
I was gonna, but I went commando early. Oh my goodness, the funny button was almost there.
More zoning. More acrobatics. Here we go. This is beautiful ballet.
The ballet. We needed
think-
Manon here to do it too.
Yeah, Manon's perfect. This is what I wanted all night. Let's get the swan leg action going, folks. Oh, what was that?
We're getting
see that
crazy
twirl?
here. Yeah.
That is
Oh
something.
my-
That
that
was
was-
some dance.
That was nutso. Absolutely nutso. GG's and super well played to yaeru. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the versus Bato set. And congratulations on that key to Bato City legend. GG's and
Yeah, that was
super
fun.
well played.
Good one, yaeru, and congrats.
There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll pivot on back. That was an awesome run. Everybody, give it up for yaeru again. GG's and super well played. But came in and did the versus Bato set as well. Played their game. Hey, congrats to yaeru. yaeru again is someone who's been working super hard. And it's been awesome watching them, Byronic, over the past couple months. They've been in Bato City, coming in and rising up and claiming this key to Bato City. And the thing is, that their game plan, you know, when they came in, they always had this raw aggression when they first came to Bato City. And the more and more they played, the more experience they got. You noticed that, it's like they keep winning out. They do risky stuff, but they keep finding the way to make it work. It's very uncanny, and they really are. they want to play their game and they're finding ways to do it. So I always say my favorite metaphor, my favorite emote is the Rasengan in Bato City, because Naruto couldn't make it with 2 hands, so he needed 2 Narutos. You can find there's more than one way to win in any fighting game.
Right.
So congratulations again to yaeru, and shout out to Chica. Chica's with us here. Chica, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming through to Bato City here. We'll give you a shout out. Big shout out to Chica. Congrats on an awesome run, awesome first run in Bato City. So a reminder to everybody, let's see, I'm glad that you had a great time, and I'm so happy that you say you love the tournament. Everybody, big shout out to Chica. Chica and everyone, yaeru and electrico, you guys can claim a prize now. Oops, I hit a hotkey. Sorry guys, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is my Elgato switch scene. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Exclamation prizes. So that one is for electrico. Let's go at I don't know where yaeru is. We need yaeru, electrico, and Chica. So claim a prize, just put the we need the name of the game you want and the slide number that it's on, and we'll send it to you on Discord. So definitely just pick a prize in here. If you need help, feel free to ask us, let us know. And Byronic, do you want to we could do our commentator set. I mean, I know we're gonna play a lot more in the open lobby, but if you want to do a little commentator set in the custom room with the McDonald's Wi-Fi, we could do it.
If you don't mind it. I need to go grab my controller though. It's in the other room.
All right,
give me 1 minute.
Get the controller. I don't mind. Let's hustle.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Let's hustle. Let's get this. Wi-Fi time in Bato City Legends. I can tell Byronic put their headset on the desk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shout out to all the legends tonight. Here we go. Let's see here. Get the ready. Sonic Water, what's going on with you, legend? How the heck are you? What is going on? Wi-Fi Ronic is incoming.
If anyone wants to know, it's because you know, I live in a pretty I have a young kid who, well, I mean, you all know he was on stream.
The legend.
And very thin walls, so I have a kind of a makeshift setup in the deepest recess of this apartment so that I can commentate effectively. But I can't wire it over here. So when we go to the open lobby, I'll reset up where I normally am.
Thank you so much, Byronic, for you know, relocating to the you know, your console. Total legend. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much.
I mean, it's not that far, but it's like it feels farther to me because the walls are thicker.
The walls. You're in Alcatraz right now. You're just you're locked away. Throw away the key. Go. You're doing over Tekken. No, Sonic. Well, we'll talk about that in a moment, Sonic. We gotta lock in with versus Byronic set now.
Wi-Fi strats.
Ah! Oh no. Okay. No! Oh my gosh. Byronic is a beast. Byronic is a beast.
When I'm on Wi-Fi, I can't be stopped.
You're evil, Byronic.
I'm on Wi-Fi.
Oh no. Ah!
I like that.
Oh no! Dang it! Dang it! The elbow dropped on me.
The people's elbow.
The people's elbow. Oh,
Wi-Fi.
the overhead. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Byronic schooled me there. Nothing to do with the connection.
Oh, that's the Wi-Fi.
That's the Wi. Okay, that's the Wi-Fi.
It makes me crazy.
Platinum on wired dominance set. Oh man. Ah! Oh no! Oh man. Dang it. I wanted you to Wi-Fi into my area right there. I thought it was gonna just like flicker in and I would hit you.
Want to see the ultimate Wi-Fi move? Check this out.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh.
No one ever does that. Drive rush into teleport. Probably because it's not good, but it's funny.
Oh my gosh. Alright. No! Well, wasn't the Little Caesars. We avoided that. I tried to get a reversal super, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. GG's Byronic.
Oh, GG's.
I'll see you on Ethernet in the open lobby, okay?
That's right.
Good stuff, Byronic. Thank you so much again for commentating. And one more time, we'll pop that co-com command with a link to Byronic's Twitch. If you haven't already, please follow Byronic0 on Twitch, the best Kimberly in North America. Most kudos in North America.
Yeah, most kudos.
You have most kudos. And
it's not most. It's like third, I think, or I don't know. I don't know how. What is a kudos?
I don't know.
It was pointed out to me. Someone noticed. It was like, hey, what do you just like? Not work? Like you have so many kudos. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I got those. They're just there.
It's from playing against me, dude, because I'm the only person in Street Fighter 6 that I always hit the triangle button to give kudos after a match. I always hit kudos.
I always do. It's even if I didn't like the match, I still hit it. It's like a reflex.
It's a reflex. Yeah, sometimes you ever there's like the few people that you play against and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have given them kudos. They were mean. They were nasty.
Yeah. You say GG's, but they don't know you really mean garbage games.
Exactly. Okay, exactly. Well, Byronic, if you want to, it's up to you. If you want to give us the Wi-Fi Ronic all night, you're more than welcome to. But if you have to transition if you wanted to hop off voice too, you just put in the shift, you're more than welcome to. So
yeah. I think I'll hop off voice and move my stuff. It shouldn't take me too long, and I'll be right back. And I'll hang out in the chat. Still gotta keep the kid asleep. That's how I manage these late night tournaments and commentaries and things. So I'm glad I could be here though, and it's always a pleasure, always fun. And like you were saying earlier, like the whole Bato City thing that's bittersweet is you are rooting for folks to disqualify themselves from the tournament eventually. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, you see that growth consistently, right? And it's like, well played. Now, get out, right?
Yeah. Here's the door. All right, don't let it hit each other with the no.
You did it. You're too good. Get out of here.
I hope you bought an apartment, okay? Because there's no room in Bato City anymore now.
You're in the Bato suburbs, baby.
Shout out to Bato. Shout out to the Bato City Legends and Elbow said. Elbow said, no, don't go to go to the Bato City Open. Elbow, no, stop saying that. What are you doing?
No, right, go to the open bracket.
Go to the open bracket in Bato City, okay? We welcome you back for a visit. All right, you may not get to live here, but we're not there. We're not saying go over to TNS, okay? I even want to say their name. But
the way open bracket's going, it's gonna be TNS before too long. We got Knuckle Do. Everyone else will follow us over, and it's just
the beast.
Why go to TNS? You make the big bucks at Bato City, okay?
Everybody sees our match, Reno. I mean, you said it, Byronic. I didn't. Big shout out to all the legends who have assembled up here tonight and always. So, including especially Byronic0. Again, everybody follow Byronic on Twitch, please. And Byronic, I'll catch you in this open lobby.
Thank you. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya. Right. Here we go, legends. Let's assemble on up. Let's get to this open lobby, baby. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Oh, quick join. Oh, no. Wait. I thought it was on 7. It's just 7 with the... What does this orange badge mean? What does the orange badge on the battle hub mean? I thought it was saying go to NA7. But it's like NA3. Who's in NA7? Elbow says they're here. Elbow, do you want to play a little bit, legend? Is that you? Hey, Humps I saw was around. Elbow is here. Elbow, let's play, legend. I'm out. Start the new job next week. Congratulations again, Eminent. Gonna be traveling lots, so we'll see what it means for being future Bato City tournament. Eminent. Don't even... Eminent. Yeah, you're breaking my heart. Don't... Let's not even worry about it till we get there. And Eminent, what I'll say to you is, your job is you're working for the Teamsters, right? You're head of the union. Now, for all the union members, for all the legends, Eminent, what's the most important phrase? All right, know who has the high cards. Eminent, you have the high cards, okay? If you gotta sneak out for a Bato City, and that means if maybe you compromise, maybe you only do 2 Bato Cities a week. You know. Maybe they only do two Bato City. We'll see what happens. It's flexible. We're gonna need some flexibility on Bato City. You have the high cards, Eminent. That's all I'll say. You have the high cards. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Elbow. Let's hustle and play some games. Where are we headed? Let's go to the Kudos cab. Let's go to a Kudos cab over here. Hell yeah, Eminent. Eminent. Congrats again on the job. That's awesome. You need to get Humps. You need to get beat up by Bison. Oh no! I forgot it's server maintenance. We might not be able to do an open lobby. Oh no, Elbow. Let's try one more time. Couch. Couch is here. Couch. Let's try. Let's try one more time, Elbow. It might be server maintenance. It says that it starts at 11, I think. I totally forgot about that. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Legends. I'm sorry. We tried, Legends. We tried. We may have to call an early Bato City here. But that's okay, Legends. That's okay. It totally slipped my mind. We should have 18 more minutes, Jack. We should. They should let you play till the buzzer. That's not right. You know what? Elbow. I'm going to try and make a custom room and invite you, okay? Let me try and make a custom room and invite you. We'll give this one more shot. We have to. Let me try and invite you guys. Couch, just invited. Zix, just invited. Rostman, just invited. They're in ranked. Ironic will invite. Search by player name. Hello. Oh, well, we're friends on Street Fighter, right? Oh, no. Yo, Koala Bear one and done me today? No way, Humps! No way! Elbow. Let me fix this. Send friend request. Boom. Elbow. Accept that and we're friends. We needed to fix that. I was like, why not? We need to fix that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Ready. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Legends. Yeah. I saw the news alert. I saw the news alert when I signed in. I was like, oh, there's maintenance tonight. It said 11. I was like, okay, we're good for the tournament for sure. We always beat maintenance on a tournament, but chat. My longest Sag ever. I'm really sorry, guys. Mike with a Y says silver lining. Maybe we get a Elena trailer tonight. There we go. Let's get the beats in our head. All right. Well, legends, I'm sorry. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Before we go, all right, we need to hold out. Let's just riff for. We're gonna riff for a couple of minutes because we want to give Electrico and Chica and yaeru. Did we claim? Did we claim for games? Did we claim? Did anybody see a claim? I didn't see any claimed games. I can always audit after the fact, but. Thank you, Elbow. Hell yeah. Let me see. At Electrico at. All right, we'll say 11 p.m. You have to claim your prize. There we go. Just letting the baby Bato pops know. Sonic, are you dooming about Tekken? Like the changes? The changes are that bad? Did they like take any feedback at all, Sonic Water? What's the state of it right now? Let's get talking. Let's get talking. And here, I think while we're talking, here we'll do a little floating head. And we're gonna have this up. We're gonna have this up. We're gonna have Glad up. Again, trans day visibility. So last 15 minutes, we're just gonna riff. We're just gonna get bits off, and we're just gonna leave the web page up. Like some is good, some is bad. Jing got nerfed, thank God. Elbow, play some Granblue. You say you're playing Vasaraga, right, Elbow? They buffed everyone and did not make changes to most characters' key issues, though. That's. See? We get the Carlos Jr. Battle Hub collab. Ironic. Oh my god. Are you guys looking to play Elena? Does anyone know anything about Elena yet or no? It's all my uncle works at Capcom type stuff. And here, sorry. I'm gonna just I'm gonna take this down for a moment to pull up a stream that we're gonna raid. Oh yeah. Ironic, are you looking to? You said your next game that you want to get into is a little bit of City of the Wolves, and I guess City of the Wolves is coming very soon. Wait, we're at Bato City 67, right? Okay. Should I do a little announcement about the gimmick of the Bato City funny number? Maybe I could take this opportunity to just let everyone know. Let everyone know. Not sure. I might just be playing SF6. I got. Let's yeah, I got you. So they might before the Tekken bottle, the Tekken bottle. Yeah. I really like curious to hear how the legends think about that. But we're 2 away from the Bato City of the Truth's favorite number, right? And I know I see who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Nice Eyes. But before we do, we're gonna give the prize claimers, they have until 11 p.m. to come on in and claim a prize. But we're 2 away from the funny number, right? And we want it to be open to all. So it's gonna be an open tournament. I'm sort of playing with the idea of making it community only. I don't think we'll need to, because I want people to bring their friends, because the theme of it for the funny number is that it's going to be a team tournament. It's going to be totally open, but it's a team tournament. It's going to be a 2v2 team tournament. So you're going to have to pair up with a friend, pair up with a legend in Bato City, or invite a new friend to bring to Bato City. And we're going to do 2v2 team tournament. All of Bato City 69 is going to be team tournament, and it's going to be open. So that's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, just to put you guys on notice. So you guys want to start thinking about your partner or someone that maybe you want to get in. There's not going to be a prize pool or anything. There's not going to be a prize pool. Elbow, not region locked. We're not region locked. So if they want to stay up to the odd hours, invite your friends from Okinawa. Okay? I want to see A-Humps and Jukebox John. Maybe A-Humps and Krebs. We got to see the team up. Sonic Water, call my friend. Heck yeah. Invite the friend. Rock Bato, if you want to grab a friend. It's going to be a team bracket. The prizes are going to be humble choice codes. No, it's not. Mike with a Y. I said it a million times just now. It's open to all. Mike, ears. You have one mouth. You have 2 ears, Mike with a Y. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, open to all. Open to all. Open to all. And it's whoever you want to be on your team. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. And it's for humble prizes. We'll do it for humble prizes. Both players on the team will get humble prizes. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. There may be another little gimmick about it, but that's what we're doing right now. Is we're getting the humble prizes for the teams. So it's not gonna be invaded. I don't think it'll be invaded by legends, just you know, for the sake of whatever. But it is just gonna be a fun open bracket. And again, we may see if we want to make it community. We'll see how we do it, but it's going to be team. It's going to be team, so invite friends. If you want to invite a friend from outside the server, invite them. If you want to spread the word to anyone outside the server, feel free, legends. You know, it's totally open. Bato City's always open doors to everybody, but it's an open tournament. You can team up with whoever you want. So maybe we see Mike with a Y and Lightning Rod come on in. That would be a beastly team. We're going to see teams that we never thought possible, you know? It's going to be a 2v2 tournament, and my idea for the format is basically it's going to be 1v1. Like both players, it's first to one. It's first to one for each player. Okay, so one player plays one player, another player plays another one, and if a team wins both games, they move on. But if it's 1-1, then the losers have to play each other. The losers have to play each other. The legends have to play each other to see who moves on. That would be dope, Mike. Mike with Trip would be awesome. But that's what I'm talking about. It's totally open to everyone. We need Madrogo and Krebs, Delish Nutrish to get back in. It's going to be all the games, Sonic Water. It's going to be Street Fighter, Granblue, and Guilty Gear. It's Street Fighter, Granblue, and Guilty Gear is what it's going to be. So that's what I got to lock down Jimmy. Hell yeah, Byronic. Get Jimmy. Help Jimmy. Byronic, we gotta start talking to Jimmy, because Jimmy hasn't been to Open Bato City since who knows when. Byronic, what the heck? Are we gonna get Jimmy versus Knuckle Do ever? I mean, people are saying that you can clip this for Jimmy, Byronic. People are starting to take notice that he's a bracket dodger. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying. All right. That's all we want to say. Okay. That's all we want to say. This is not anything personal. It's just trying to light a fire under the butt. Yeah. Jimmy beat Mena and TNS before. I'll believe it in Bato City. Okay. I don't really know what the other bracket is, but that sounds like a cool for fun thing. It's gonna be the usual. Yeah, it's gonna be the usual. It's gonna be the usual, Jack. It's gonna be the usual. It's gonna be the usual lineup. And yeah. That's right, Byronic. We need to make them. They need to make the commute. They need to make the commute. And seriously, shout out. I love Jimmy. I'm messing around when I say that stuff. But seriously, where the heck is Jimmy in Bato City, Byronic? We need him back. Come on. I ping the guy every week, every month. Seriously. But yeah, Jack, maybe you want to get, are we going to get Fable in Bato City? Jack, where the heck's Fable? Because to me, Fable's starting to sound like a Fable, okay? And the difference between the defining trait of a Fable, right, Jack, is that it's not true. It's like the difference between in Bato City, we have legends. And when we say legend about Fable, it's not more like a, it's more like a myth, right? It's like everybody's heard of it, but have they ever really seen it? You know, that's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. And Jack, it fits in with the team theme right there. There we go. The KOF bracket is going to be our side game just before it, right? Just before it. Heck yeah. Jack, again, no pressure. We're pouring it on. We would love to see Fable though. We'll love to see Fable. But yes, it's going to be team for everything and open for everything. So we'll see who assembles on up. I'm dying to see some awesome teams from everybody. And I hope the truth I know is definitely going to make it. It's their favorite number. Might have to get truth on commentary for one of them. But we shall see. We shall see. Let me see. Oh, Electrico, you got a prize. Electrico, let me know. Black Future 88, page 13, or Electrico. Okay, Electrico. Sold. There we go. And here, let me pop. We got a couple minutes left for yaeru and Chica to claim their game. Electrico, thank you. And congratulations, Electrico. That was one of the most insane runs in Bato City ever. That grand finals was insane. insane. So a big shout out to you, and a big shout out to yaeru, to everybody. One more time before we go, let's pull up this link real quick. Real quick is the act of pulling it up, and real long is how long it's gonna stay up here. Again, it's Trans Day of Visibility today, everyone, March 31st. So one more time, please, you know, let's all, you know, rise up in solidarity for all our trans legends, the trans legends that you know, make every community we're a part of that much better. And seriously, seriously, this is something that we need to take a stand on. We need to stand up for and really push this out there. Let's highlight this all week, and just please make sure, you know, I've pinned the link in chat, and so maybe you guys, I'll say this is a little extra credit assignment from Bato. Maybe you take that link and you DM it to whoever you want to be on your team with you, you know. Spread the word. Spread the word. If we're gonna be a team, let's tell one person about Glad. Let's tell one person that, hey, Trans Day Visibility, okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's spread the word, please. And shout out to Byronic, who you know, this was not Bato orchestrated, like, hey, we're gonna do this and make sure. Byronic was so very enthusiastic and wanted this really really was like, yes, let's do this. You know, how many times, when can we highlight it? And I said, Byronic, we gotta highlight it. What do you mean, when can we highlight it? The whole time we can highlight it, okay? We're gonna do it every single moment. Every single moment we need to draw attention to this. So one more time, what day is it today, chat? Tell me in chat, what day is it today? And seriously, again, thank you to all the legends. We got our side game coming up. Which is Bato City Mystery for the very first time, run by the legend Chris. If you want to run a side game in Bato City, apply here. Apply right here. And an April Fool's Bato. I've been trying to think of a good April Fool's joke, Rock. I might have some. Let's see if I have something for you guys tomorrow. We'll see, guys. We'll see, Rock. Let me hook you up with a shout out too. And remember, if you want to apply to host any game that's not in our main rotation, we're looking for active community members that are enthusiastic about running stuff. And again, this is sort of like the farm system for becoming like a highlighted role in Bato City, and I really am just like so honored by everyone's enthusiasm and outpouring and willingness to sort of share their passions with Bato City. And so thank you guys. If you're interested, please fill out that form. Rock, maybe Cake wants to do a versus Meggy tournament. Could we see that? Rock, do you think we could do a versus Meggy tournament? For those of you guys that don't know, Meggyverse is one of Rock's great friends, one of my great friends also. Runs a great stream on here. Well, let me hook up. Before we go, okay, I think that's we're gonna call it here. We're gonna call it we got 3 minutes, but we're gonna call it on prizes. I think I'm gonna queue up the raid. While we are doing this, while we are waiting, let me pivot back to big screen. And I'm gonna thank everybody. I just don't want to show anybody's like names or anything or accidentally on the Start GG admin screen. Let me read off the list. We had the legends competing tonight, many in their first Bato City. We had Goof Troop was here. Sheena West. Goof Troop, I hope your hand feels better, by the way. Thank you so much for joining us. Sheena West was here. Sheena West, I hope you can make it next time. No computer issues. We had HouseBalley and Beely. We had Bally and Beely. We had Chillmonger. We had Eminent Prof. We had Tringy, Jack238. Chica Percebe, top 3 tonight in Bato City. And actually, it's crazy. We had the first ever chalk finish, like Krebs would say, in Bato City. It's usually never like this. We had 1, 2, the 1, 2, 3 seed were 1, 2, 3. Craziness. Okay, so Chica Percebe, top 3 in their first Bato City. We had Electrico in top 2 with an awesome, incredible reset run. We had Samael back in business, back in the city. And we had yaeru claiming their first ever key to Bato City. So big shout out to yaeru. Thank you so much to everybody who came to play it. Everybody who came to the open lobby. We saw Couch in there. Zix was ready to play. Elbow was ready to play. Shout out to all the legends. Thank you everybody who came through to chat. One more time. Big shout out to Byronic Zero. And a big shout out to the moderators. Mokuba. Nachos that are pink. Everybody who helps so much. Again, Mokuba is going to timestamp this VOD. It's going to live on YouTube forever and ever and ever. So please show it some love. Everybody check out the VOD. That's where the stream matches live. The like, comment, subscribe on YouTube means the world to me. It helps the video reach more people. Please, the more people we can tell about Bato City, the better. We want to just keep on building and just keep on, giving people, making sure that we all have a cool, constructive place to learn the games that we love. And Mokuba puts in a lot of effort to timestamp the video. So if you want to go back, watch your match, a friend's match, the Rashid and Dhalsim match, which I think Bato City is going to be like the poster, like case study on how to learn this matchup. It's all timestamped there for you, so please check that out. And let me get this raid queue. All right, thank you so much. And shout out to the boomers and all their butts. Shout out to the boomers and the butts. We love you all, okay? Let me get this raid set up. Let's see, Nice Eyes. Here we go. Let's get the raid for Nice Eyes, legends. Good night to you, Elbow. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm glad we're friends we're friends in the game now. We were friends outside the game. And Elbow, seriously, no region lock. If any of your friends overseas are into playing Bato City and they're willing to, you know, stay up to the hour, as long as they feel like their connection is okay enough and we can get them going, let's make it happen. And one more time, shout out to Team GoGo Esports for the raid. Shout out to GoGo, okay? Thank you so much. Jeremy Taylor for the raid. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And let me see. Raid. Nice Eyes. Here we go. All right. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great night, all right? Love you, legends. The raid is on. Bye-bye. See you Wednesday. Wednesday for Granblue Bato City, 8 p.m. Eastern. No maintenance.